All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lbfwn. It is your boy Lewis back with another one. I'm about to get started with the Pelicans and the Utah Jazz. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. The first quarter's already been happening. So let me just do the game action while I check the chat. So once again, so we got a miss by Bogdanovich, left-handed layup, rebound by Lonzo Ball. Lonzo kicks it out. Josh Hart shoots a three-pointer, and he knocks it in. All right, big-time shot right there. And the Pelicans now lead 13-10. 7:16 remaining. Joe Ingles. New Orleans on an 8-0 run. It is 13-10. So Gobert gives it to Ingles. Ingles comes around the screen. He gives it to Gobert, who gives it back to Ingles. Ingles off the dribble, takes it all the way to the basket, floats it up with the left hand, and he scores. Nice shot by Joe Ingles, and it is now 13-12. Smash the like button and subscribe as you guys come in on the Lbfwn. So Lonzo gets trapped. He has to give it to, I forgot who that player is, but looks like that's Favors right there, who now gives it to Josh Hart. He comes off the screen, dribbles around, shoots the floater with the right hand, short, rebound. Rudy Gobert, who gets it to Joe Ingles. All right, oh, that's Melly. Okay. Bogdanovich comes off the screen. He lobs it right into Gobert. Nice follow through, step through over Lonzo. He dunks it, and the Jazz now lead 14-13. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. So Brandon Ingram with the basketball. All right, he gives it to Derek Favors, who gives it to Lonzo Ball. Lonzo comes off the Favors screen. He floats it up in the lane. He shoots it too strong. Rebound Gobert. Gives the outlet to Bogdanovich. Give it to Donovan Mitchell. Nice touch pass to Bogdanovich, and he scores. And the Jazz now lead 16-13. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Mitchell. That's O'Neal. I guess Donovan Mitchell is not playing tonight. Oh no, he is. All right, so we have a three-pointer, and he gets the bounce. I think that was Lonzo Ball who shot that three-pointer. So the game is tied at 16, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, smash the like and subscribe as you guys come in. Lbfwn, Utah Jazz, New Orleans Pelicans, man, in the Scott Smoothie King Arena. All right, so Joe Ingles goes all the way around the basket off the dribble. He lays it high off the glass and in. And we got an and one, or do we have? And one thing that Joe Ingles has improved a lot, guys, has been off the dribble. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are at a timeout. Nice play by the Jazz on the break. Outlet pass by Joe Ingles. Oh, nice ball fake by Joe Ingles right there. And it's 18-16, so he will shoot free throws on this next commercial break. So shout out to everybody coming through. 5:33 remaining in the first quarter. It is 18-16 Jazz, and you're watching the Jazz versus the Pelicans on the Lbfwn. Shout out to everybody. Once again, smash that like, hit that subscribe as you guys come in. And shout out to Layla, man. Always one of the first ones, true supporters. She said, smash the like, subscribe, hit Lou and D up on the Cash App. D's not doing with me tonight on this game, and he's pretty much doing. He is pretty much doing. He's probably doing lives, on his channel. So I'm doing this game tonight. So this is just gonna be me. I'm going solo. The reason I'm doing tonight's game solo is because I'm not gonna be in on Friday because I got some things to do. So D's gonna be doing the game on Friday, whatever he picks, and I'll make sure to let him know about the game that he's going to do. But again, shout out to everybody who has been able to come in so far already. So shout out once again to Layla. Shout out to Kid Glory, who says, what is up? Hey, what's going on? He says, shout out to Layla. So again, guys, make sure y'all hit the like button, smash that like, and hit that subscribe. LBF going WN. All right. Yeah, are we sure about that? Anyway, so like I said, shout out to Layla, shout out to Kid Glory. She says, hey kid, what's going on? She's like, I'm back with my main squeeze, no cheating tonight. Yeah, you say that now. Wait till another channel pop up. She's like, I'll be right back. Come and interrogate her. Like, oh, so where was you at all this time that you took oh, I had to do cooking and stuff. Yeah, okay. Oh man. You guys are funny. You guys are funny, man. Appreciate everybody. I wanted to do this Jazz game because the Utah Jazz are 28-12. They have a 10-game winning streak. They're playing their best basketball of the season right now. This is my first Utah game of the year. I've done a couple of Pelicans games this year. Lonzo Ball has actually been playing better. Brandon Ingram looks like he's going to be an all-star this season. And the Pelicans are just about, 3 or 4.5 games out of the 8th and final playoff spot. So they have a chance to make the postseason despite that slow start, So Donovan Mitchell, he just got substituted for O'Neal. But I definitely think that the Pelicans do have a chance if they happen to make a move. I think if they make a move, and hopefully Zion plays next week. They were showing their first meeting in New Orleans. The Jazz beat them 128-126, so it was a track meet. So if we combine if you're a betting man and your betting spread was 240, you would win because they went 14 points over at 254. So I see Favors grew his hair. Lonzo Ball grew his hair. I ain't a fan of his beard, though. I think I got a better beard than he does. Anyway, so Joe Ingles at the free throw line. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, but he misses the three-point play, and he's a good free throw shooter. And by the way, Brandon Ingram is shooting 87% from the line this year. So Josh Hart gives it to Derek Favors. Derek Favors is looking. He gives it to the best player, Brandon Ingram. Dribbles left, pulls up from the mid-range, short, taps it out on the offensive rebound. Josh Hart throws the pass too strong, and it's over the hands of Brandon Ingram, and they turn it over. Shout out to New Orleans Pelicans fans. Shout out to Utah Jazz fans. This is my first Jazz game of the season. This is probably about my third or fourth Pelicans game I've done this year when it comes to these teams. I did a Clippers game earlier this year between them and the Clippers back in October, I believe early November. So they're just waiting. And one thing that Joe Ingles, I've been impressed with him this year in terms of his ability to shoot. It has been shooting off the dribble because he was always a catch and shoot guy. But this year he's putting the ball on the floor a lot more. He's actually having his best season this year. So shout out to Joe Ingles. So once again, guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe, share the stream. Welcome to the Lbfwn. All right, so we're back. So it looks like that's O'Neal once again who gives it to Joe Ingles. He dribbles left, had to stop his dribble. Can't find anybody, gives it back to, I know that's Jordan Clarkson who's in the game. He shoots the jump shot. He comes in. He's 0-0 too. I'm guessing he's Melo's substitute secret agent or something because he's 0-0 too. Jazz lead 2016. All right, so Melly gives the ball to Lonzo Ball, who comes off of Derek Favors screen. Lonzo shoots the mid-range shot, misses, rebound by O'Neal. All right, so Joe Ingles dribbles all the way to the basket. He kicks it out. He kicks it out to Clarkson. He does a little pump fake. Oh, he tries to drive to the basket, but he loses the handle of the basketball, and they turn it over. It is New Orleans Pelicans basketball. 20-16, 4:27 remaining in the first quarter. All right, so he is averaging the third most points off the bench in Jazz history at 15. Darrell Griffin did it in 87, and then Thurl Bailey did it average actually 20 off the bench for the Jazz. Imagine having a 20-point score off your bench. That's huge. So Brandon Ingram comes off a screen, shoots a three-pointer, misses, rebound, Rudy Gobert. Into the hands of O'Neal. He tries to lob it, but good anticipation by Favors. He deflects the pass. They turn it over. Lonzo in transition. Gives it to Brandon Ingram, but he loses the handles. O'Neal picks it up. They turn it over. Goes all the way to the basket. He tries to lob it. He loses it again. Another turnover. So here comes Lonzo, 3-on-2. Lobs it up for Brandon Ingram, and he throws it down. Ladies and gentlemen. And so the Jazz now lead 20-18. First quarter. So here comes O'Neal back with the basketball. Well, I'm sorry. Wait, that's number 8. Let me just see who this is because it's like, this is why I do a lot of these teams because I'm trying to see who. All right, so Rudy Gobert is giving the basketball to Bogdanovich. Oh, this is Moutier. Okay. All right, so Moutier gets the basketball. He takes a jump shot, fadeaway jump shot, but misses. He's never really been a good shooter. So we got the rebound going to Josh Hart. Josh Hart gives it to Favors. Favors looking. Melly cuts to the basket, lays it up and in. Nice play by Mealy. Game is tied at 20. 3:04 remaining in the first quarter. We got an early timeout already. And so once again, ladies and gentlemen, all right, nice lob by Lonzo Ball. So once again, it is 3:04 remaining in the first quarter. Game is tied at 20. Once again, smash that like button and once again, hit that subscribe button. 20 points off the bench does sound like Lou Will, but that was Thurl Bailey though. Yeah, in today's game, yeah, Lou Will. He was Lou Will before Lou Will, if you want to put it that way. I think those 20 points he averaged for the Jazz it was in the late 80s. I think that was 87, 88. I could be mistaken. Again, guys, smash the like button, hit the subscribe on that Lbfwn. So let us see what is going on in the chat. What is up, everybody? Hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday evening. We are almost at the weekend. Hope everybody's doing great. Shout out to Layla. Shout out to Raduni. He says, what's up? So, yeah, I've been very impressed with the Utah Jazz. People don't realize that this team started very slow. They had a very tough schedule in the beginning of the season. And, they've responded with 10 straight wins. They're starting to find their groove. All doing this without Mike Conley. So the interesting thing that I'm going to wonder is when Mike Conley comes back, is he going to disrupt their rhythm? So that's what I'm kind of wondering when he comes back. So that to me is going to be something interesting right there. And if you look at the standings, well, before I check on that, even with the New Orleans Pelicans as well, even though they're 15-26, if we look at the standings in the Western Conference, they are right there. Can you guys hear me? Just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So let me just check the standings really quick, guys, and then just give you an update, and then I'll come back to the chat. Hopefully more people come into this stream. So we are tied at 20. Hopefully some Pelican fans and some Utah Jazz fans will come in. So this is like the first time, like I said before, I'm doing a Jazz game. Let's go to the Western Conference really quick. So in the standings, the Jazz are third in the conference at 28-12. They've improved their road record to 13-9, so that's great. They're the hottest team in the NBA right now. And the Pelicans, from the 8th spot, they're only 4 games out, guys, because the Grizzlies are 19-22, but the Pelicans are 15-26. The Kings are 4 games out of the 8th and final playoff spot, and they're 14th in the Western Conference. The Kings are 14th, and they're only 4 games out of the 8th spot in the Western Conference. Can you believe that? All right, so I'll get back to the chat once again. So the game is back, and just as I say that, there was a score for the Jazz, and they now lead 22-20. Shout out to Devin Booker. And by the way, Devin Booker, your Suns are playing the Knicks tonight. I'll keep you updated on the score. They're at the Garden tonight. All right, so trying to see who give me 1 second. I will check that for you, my friend. Let me just see who right now. So Jordan Clarkson's got the basketball. He dribbles left. They get into the paint. They give it, but he travels. Who just traveled? That was Bradley. Okay, that's Timothy Bradley. Got it. Okay. So he turns it over. All right, here the Pelicans come right back. Nice bounce pass. Looks like that's E'Twaun Moore. Okay, he gives it to Alexander. Alexander dribbles all the way to the basket, tries to lay it up. He misses, and all right, they're going to retain possession. And that's Niang. Okay. All right, so the ball, Alexander tried to inbound it to E'Twaun Moore, but he couldn't get the pass. Oh, that's right. Jason Hayes. Right, I forgot. Okay. Trying to lob it, gives it to Ingram. Ingram screened by Hayes. Ingram gets to the mid-range, takes a shot, misses a little strong. Rebound into the hands of Moutier. So Moutier pushes the ball up. Moutier gets in a little post position. Ooh, nice move, but he has to kick it out. Donovan Mitchell back in the game, number 4-5. So let's see. All right, so Donovan Mitchell makes a move, gets to the basket, tries a Euro step, and he gets the roll. So Mitchell scores 24-20 Utah. All right, so E'Twaun Moore takes the jump shot. He scores on the right side of the floor, 24-22. Just under 1 minute and 20 seconds in the first quarter. Tried the bounce pass right there by Bradley, but it was cut off. All right, so Moutier is going under the screen. He steps back, gives it up to Niang puts the ball on the floor. He kicks it out to Moutier. Moutier dribbles right on Brandon Ingram, takes a mean step back, and he knocks it down, nothing but the bottom of the nylon. Sweet, tough shot, 26-22 Jazz. Just under a minute remaining in the first quarter. Alexander goes behind the back, takes Moutier out of his shoes, but can't go anybody. Gives it to Etuan Moore. All right, so give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. It's 28-25, Utah Jazz. So I will be right back. So give me a second. I'll be back to narrate this game, okay? Make sure y'all hit the like and hit the subscribe. Let others people know about the channel. So make sure they do it as they come in. Appreciate you guys. I'll be right back once again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back, man. Sorry about that. My screen was freezing on my end, so hopefully uh, this won't interrupt anything, and hopefully things will be working out. But just in case if it doesn't, I always try to be back as possible. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to Layla who's been here. So I can see that she's been putting in work in the comments. So thank you so much, Layla, for holding it down while I was trying to fix that initial problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, last thing I saw was Etwan Moore hit a wide open three, so it is 38-35. 7:02 remaining in the second quarter. So the Pelicans look like they have gotten their mojo playing well in the second quarter, and so the Utah Jazz are going to have to pick up their defense because it looks like their defense is getting spread apart, and they're forcing the Jazz to commit to one side of the floor, even after that rebound. So shout out to Devin Booker in the building, man. So I will update you on the Suns and the Knicks. Let me just check real quick. And ladies and gentlemen, as I always say, man, smash the like button and subscribe to the Lbfwn as you guys come in. So the score, Devin, for your Phoenix Suns is 58-52 at the half. So the Suns are 16-24. And if we check the NBA standings, they're only 2.5 out for the 8th and final playoff spot, despite how poorly they've played after the 5-2 start, Devin. So they still have an opportunity to make the playoffs. Believe it or not, they still got a chance. All right, shout out to Layla who says we got you back. Yes, you got me back. You was able to get me with the one of Batman's gadgets and reel me in. You know, the type that he likes to shoot up one of those little grapple holders, and and then he pulls himself up. So yeah, got me with one of those things. So maybe you got me with your magic lasso like Wonder Woman did. Shout out to Gal Gadot, who plays Wonder Woman. So ladies and gentlemen, we are back to the game. Just under 7 remaining in the first half. So Joe Ingles gets the basketball. Bogdanovich comes out the screen, gets into the paint, shoots the floater, and it is good. Nice play. Jazz trail by 138-37. There is Drake. Lonzo Ball gives it to Melly. Melly gives it to Etwan Moore. Etwan Moore with a stutter step. Tries the left hand, gets blocked by Gobert. Says who's hosting the block party? Gobert is. And your boy Moody gets into the lane, misses, but Gobert was there for the offensive rebound, but he gets called for the offensive foul on the push-off. And the Jazz will turn it over. And there's Quinn Snyder. So that's why I keep wondering, ladies and gentlemen, is Mike Conley going to be a real fit for this team when he comes back? Again, hopefully Utah Jazz fans, if you are a Jazz fan or if you're even a New Orleans Pelicans fan, let me hear you guys in the building. Hopefully you guys come through and check me out on the Lbfwn. So Etwan Moore with the basketball. All right. And I possibly might do a late stream tonight, guys. All right. So Lonzo Ball gets into the paint. He gets it somewhat blocked, but I think there was an interference call, or was it blocked out of bounds? And so there goes Drake trotting down the floor. Drake, get your mans right there. Get your mans Moody. I thought you was from the 6, Drake. How you playing for the Pelicans? But yet you wasn't shooting with her in the gym. All right, so they give it to Rudy Gobert, kicks it out to Moody, dribbles all the way, half spin, fake spin, gives it to O'Neal, wants to kick it out to Ingles, dribbles, gives it off, shoots the three-pointer, knocks it down. How about O'Neal relocating himself to the three-point line in the right corner, knocks it down, and the Jazz retake the lead 40-38. So Etwan Moore gives it to Melly. Melly dribbles left on Gobert, takes it strong to the layup, gets it blocked. Damn, Rudy Gobert hosting 2 block parties in back-to-back days. All right, another block. All right, so here comes Bogdanovich. He's going under the screen. Gobert is trying to flop, claiming that he's being pushed by little Josh Hart. All right, Moody gets in the post. Etwan Moore pokes it away, but it will still be Utah Jazz basketball. So watch Bogdanovich right here on the replay. But good job by O'Neal moving without the ball, relocating to an open spot on the floor. And Lonzo Ball never saw him. And Drake, what's up with your defense, man? And like I said, Rudy Gobert, block party, he said, but no food coming, all right? Get that weak stuff out of here. Anyway, again, smash that like button and hit the subscribe to the Lbfwn, where we will get ready to rumble. Jazz and Pelicans, man, in the building. All right, so Rudy Gobert gives the fake to Ingles, who's playing volleyball and loses it. And nice layup right there by let me just check who that is. He is number 15. Got to get these names right for these basketball teams. I'm going to start to get to know them the more I do it. So Devin, the score is 51-56 Phoenix Suns. So a three-pointer was taken by Bogdanovich. He misses. Donovan Mitchell back in the game. Okay. All right, Derek Favors goes up, but they call a jump ball. Game is tied at 40. 4:38 remaining in the first half, 11 on the shot clock. Did they call a foul? All right, so O'Neal and Favors jumped it up. And O'Neal actually won the tip into the hands of Joe Ingles. Crosses over Ingram. Nice bounce pass to Gobert. He traveled before that, but looks like they called a foul. So he will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Nice pick and roll action right there by Ingles and Gobert. I feel like that their pick and roll actually is pretty effective, and I'm pretty sure that they've been effective with that pick and roll, especially during that win streak. So that's just something that I just happened to notice off of the display of my eye. And then the last 2 games, Gobert averaging 21.5 and 16 rebounds, though. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Hopefully he could get some consistency right there. Gobert said coming into this season, guys, he said that he wanted to be more than just a defensive player. So we got the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. The Jazz play the Sacramento Kings. Monday, they're in Indiana. Wednesday, they're at Golden State. And then the 25th, they're up against Dallas. And shout out to my boy Chen Smoke in the building, man. All right, Chen Smoke, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you smashing that like, man, of course. All right, score tied at 40. Well, it's 41-40 now in favor of the Jazz. Frank Jackson takes it to the basket, shoots a little floater, and he draws the foul. Good job by Frank Jackson right there, getting that call, being aggressive, taking it to the basket. And now he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Sorry if you hear that noise in the background. Those are my notifications on my laptop. Since I do have a Windows, the notifications are annoying, especially when it goes. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so let me just change the. All right, Frank Jackson misses the free throw. What's going on, bro? All right. Let's show my man D. Mitch dunking that ball right there. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Ferocity, like dunking. All right, so it is tied at 41. Let me show my man D. Mitch with my man Zion Williamson. All right, so Ingles with the basketball. Gets a screen by Rudy Gobert. He dribbles all the way. Nice play by Gobert on the pick and roll. He dunks it. That pick and roll is really effective, man. It's working, and the Pelicans are having problems guarding it, and now the Jazz now lead 43-41. Hey, man. Shout out to my man Chris Tasson in the building. Appreciate you, homie. Ingram with the jump shot knocks it down. Game tied at 43. Looks like we might have a good game tonight. I get the song. I got a feeling. Ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good game. Here we go. All right, so Donovan Mitchell crosses over. Oh, but he turns it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart picked his pocket, goes all the way. Nice wraparound move to the basket, shoots it off the glass with the right hand, and he scores. And the Pelicans now lead 45-43. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe as you guys come in Lbfwn. Hopefully more Pelicans fans and Jazz fans come through. Mitchell with the basketball, bounces it to Ingles, gives it to Mitchell, crosses over, gives it back to Ingles. Ingles. It's got Jackson on him. Good defense. All right, gets it to Gobert. Top of the key, gives it back to Ingles. Nice solid screen, moves away off the dribble, shoots a three-pointer off. Rebound, Brandon Ingram. Pushes the ball up, pushes it all the way. He goes coast to coast. Jump stop, pump fake, stops, gets him in the air, but they can't get it. Almost a turnover, but the Pelicans will retain possession. Or should I say possession, like the Nacho Man, or should I say Macho Man? Randy Savage likes to say. All right, but again, the Jazz pick and roll in the second quarter has been pretty good between Ingles and Gobert. So we got a close one, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a timeout. It is 45-43, New Orleans Pelicans over the Utah Jazz. And you are watching the Jazz against the Pelicans on the Lbfwn as we see the Pelicans girls do their thing. I gotta give a shout out to all the women dancers in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like what they do is very difficult. All those hours in practice doing choreography. And yes, Layla. Fun fact: I'm a singer on the low, so you heard me sing, right? And so I got to give the ladies of the NBA a lot of credit for all of the dance teams. Their choreography is on point. They deserve praise and recognition for the entertainment that they give to all of the fans of the NBA. You know, on the home games basis. So Zion is still on the bench. He was supposed to be playing tonight, but the Pelicans decided to hold him back for another week. So he is going to play on Wednesday, the 22nd. Um, Yo, shout out to Chet Smoke, man. He says, I got to show support to good people and good channels, man. And you're good people for not only showing love and support with smashing the like, but subscribing to the channel, bro. So I appreciate that. So I appreciate that, Chet Smoke. Shout out to Chris Assad as well, man. He calls her the beloved dancing princess. Oh, so Layla brings out a fun fact of her own. She says, I was a cheerleader for years. Shout out to you, Layla. Were you a cheerleader in like middle school, high school, in college? That's pretty cool to know, though. So, like I said, shout out to the women, man. They definitely do their thing. So right now they're showing the assists for tonight. Both teams are actually sharing the ball pretty well, guys. 11 assists for the Pelicans, 10 assists for the Utah Jazz. So, because I know cheerleading is not easy. It takes a lot of flexibility. It takes a lot of dedication. It helps to be athletic. So, it takes it's got its bumps and bruises, man. Being hard work. It's not easy. All the time in and the hours of practice to make sure that you get the choreography right when you do the cheering. It's not easy. It's not as easy as it looks, guys. Especially if you've ever done any type of cheerleading dancing competitions that you've seen on ESPN, especially with some of the tricks that they do. Like, it's really not that easy. It really isn't. It really takes time and effort to try to perfect that. And even when that happens, you could possibly get, accidents. They're not intended to happen, but that's why we call it accidents. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so Brandon Ingram gets the ball off the screen, shoots badly off that three-pointer in the corner. All right, so the Jazz regain the basketball. So Ingles stutter step, man, nice play, shoots it with the left hand, misses. He gets the offensive rebound, gets his own rebound, kicks it to O'Neal, who gives it back to Ingles. Ingles gets a screen, bounce pass to Gobert. Gobert loses it, but then he dunks it with the right hand with the little fake left dunk with the right. Nice. Tied at 45. All right, here comes Drake back down the court with a new CD. Shot with my money in the grave. All right, so he says that music sucks, so he passes it off to Derek Favors. He gives it to Brandon Ingram. Lonzo curls left. Brandon Ingram rolls right. He kicks out. Frank Jackson pump fakes. He shoots a shot, but the foul. Oh, he knocks it down off the glass for the three-pointer, but the foul was before the shot while he was on the ground. That gives you a clue, Chris Desant. That's why Layla was always putting dancing. Oh, you went to UConn? Oh, that's what's up. Shout out. Oh, so you're a Husky alum. Okay. That's what's up, Layla. All right. So Frank Jackson just made the free throw at the free throw line. Second free throw, he misses that one. All right. So rebound is to Ingles. Gets it to Dynaman Mitchell. Spider. As a matter of fact, speaking of Spider, let me just do this real quick, guys. And as I say that, who knocked down that shot? I think that was O'Neal who knocked it down. So the Jazz now lead 47-46. Ingram takes a jump shot and he knocks it down nothing but the bottom of the net. And the Pelicans retake the lead 48-46. Again, guys, smash the like button and hit that subscribe, man, if you haven't subscribed yet. All right, so Ingles with the basketball. He shoots the three-pointer, misses, rebound to Lonzo Ball. He gives it to Ingram. Ingram dribbles left, Gets into the paint. He scored. Oh, he almost scored. The ball just kind of rimmed out on the right side, but he drew the foul, so he's going to the free throw line. And it looks like O'Neal got hit in the ribs because he's wincing a little bit. Oh yeah, Brandon Ingram hit him with his elbow on his ribs. Ouch. Ouch, man. I don't know what is it about me picking games, man. But I've been getting these lucky ones. I know the Jazz are playing well, and like I said, the Pelicans are right there in the playoffs. Considering they started 6-19 to start the season, since the 6-19 start, they are 9-7. So they've played a lot better. They've played above 500 basketball after that start. All right, so Ingram with the free throw is good, and then just imagine when Zion comes back, he's going to impact his team. All right, so they now lead 50-47, but they should bring him kind of slow until he kind of gets conditioning going. All right, so Mitchell with the basketball, double screen set at the top of the key. Mitchell comes around, shoots the mid-range, misses. Gobert with the offensive rebound, but they call offensive interference because the ball was still in the cylinder when he dunked it. All right, so as I come back, Josh Hart complaining about a foul. Derek Favors on the offensive rebound. He scores. Pelicans now lead 52-47. So Joe Ingles comes with the basketball. He gives it to Rudy Gobert, gives it to Mitchell, gives it to O'Neal, gives it back to Mitchell. Mitchell dribbles around right, gets into the paint, tries to lob it. Oh, he turns it over, man. You palm the ball, Mr. Mitch. You got caught in your own web, my friend, and they turn it over. Man, Quinn Snyder looks like a mad Leonardo DiCaprio, like Wolf on Wall Street. All right. So Lonzo comes right back. Or should I say Drake? Gives it to Frank Jackson. Pump fake by Ingram. Ingram. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Ingram said, I was about to crash this block party, but he got fouled when trying to catch a body in Gobert. He said, welcome to your Kodak moment. Yo, and he legit got fouled on that play, too. Gobert pushed him with the forearm right below, right the stump in this, right in the midsection, right there on Ingram. Dang, that would have been crazy. That would have been a crazy ether, man. Ingram at the free throw line is good. Ingram is shooting a career high 87% from the free throw line. I'm impressed with Brandon Ingram. Like he's really worked on his game, man, and it's led to him having an all-star season this year. All right, free throw is good. I think the next step for Ingram now is being able to play, I think, off the ball now. Because we now know that he's effective with the ball in his hands, and we know that he really worked on his skills in his game in the offseason. Now it's going to be the next step to become that complete player. All right, so Ingles gets blocked. They give it to Gobert. He gets blocked by Favors. And the Pelicans will get the last shot. Great defense by the Pelicans in the paint. So Jackson gives it to he gave it to Josh Hart, who gives it to Lonzo Ball, and the Pelican fans are giving the Pelicans a standing ovation. So Lonzo gives it to Ingram. Ingram dribbles, gets around Ingram to the basket, and he lays it in and scores. Brandon Ingram with that grown man move. Pelicans lead 57-46. Ingles dribbles all the way, kicks it out to Mitchell, who lobs it, and he scores on a wild shot at the buzzer. My man Donovan Spider Mitchell. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a good one. The Pelicans killed it in the second quarter, though. They were the best. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, man, we are at the end of the first half. In this first half. Awesome. The New Orleans Pelicans lead the Utah Jazz 56-49. You are watching the Pelicans against the Utah Jazz right here on the Lbfwn in the Smoothie King Arena in New Orleans. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are at the first half. Make sure you guys smash that like button and hit the subscribe, man. Oh, wow, Layla says she's the captain of the franchise of cheerleading. I tell you, man, Layla's that girl, though. I gotta admit. You're lucky if you have somebody like Layla. Let me just say that, man. Pretty lucky. Pretty lucky. All right, man. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are at the first half, man. We are at the end of the first half. So let us go into the stats, and then I want to interact with you guys in the chat. Like I said, hopefully more people come through, man, because I really would love to have an interactive chat. And I possibly, guys, probably might do a stream after to talk about. There's a couple of things I want to talk about. I want to talk about Kyrie Irving. I want to talk about Kendrick Perkins and the Kendrick Perkins and KD beef that I also created. I created a thumbnail for that, so I want to check that out. So there's stuff. Lonzo Ball. I'm actually going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, Chris, right in a second. So we're going to check the stats as we always do here in the first half. So I wanted to see what I could catch right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let us get into that first half. 59-46 New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans played really well. Yeah, that's what they named. That's what they named it, the Smoothie King Arena. I'm like, sure they must be special in smoothies. The Pelicans are winning 56-49 in the first half against the Utah Jazz. Yes, sirree. Okay. So for the Utah Jazz, not much going on. Donovan Mitchell's got 10 points. Bogdanovich has got 9 for them. Gobert and Ingles each have 7. So let's go to the Pelicans. Lonzo Ball, Chris. Since you wanted to ask about him, we're gonna start there. Okay. 2 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists in 21 minutes. Brandon Ingram and Etuan Moore have been the offense along with Josh Hart. 17 for Ingram, 10 for Etuan Moore, and 9 for Josh Hart. So those are the players for the Pelicans. Now let's go to the stats. Field goal percentage, 46-45 in favor of the Pelicans. 3-pointers, Pelicans are 6-12. They're shooting great. The Jazz are not. They're only 4 of 13. And good job by the Pelicans. They're winning the free throw line. They're winning the 3-point battle. They've gotten to the line 13 times and they're shooting. Assists are about even. The blocks are actually even at 5. The Pelicans have 5 steals, but the Utah Jazz have 9 turnovers. Part of the reason that they have 9 turnovers, because they've either been committing offensive fouls, which Gobert has a couple of them, or they've been just coughing the ball up, for no reason. Just a lot of these unforced turnovers. Donovan Mitchell was, you had your boy Joe Ingles out here just coughing the ball up, playing volleyball, like if he was about to spike it or he was serving. Then you have Donovan Mitchell. He actually pummeled the ball twice, so he turned it over. So the Jazz have got to do a better job of cleaning up the basketball with the turnovers. And the points in the paint are pretty much even. So it just tells you both teams are playing good interior defense. It's just the Pelicans are doing a better job of drawing fouls and knocking down their threes. So that's why they have the lead. And also getting to the free throw. So getting to the free throw line and knocking down their threes. But other than that, they're pretty much just about even. But that's why the Pelicans have a 7-point lead, 56-49. All righty, so those are your stats. So Chris Desant, there you go. 2 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. Now let's get to the scores around the league, shall we? In the third quarter, the Suns are having an 11-point lead over your Knicks, Devin Booker. So if you are asking, the Celtics are getting destroyed by the Bucks by 17 by 20. The score is 71-51. So, and for the Celtics, I believe there's no Jason Tatum tonight. He's out with an injury. Like I said, Jazz and Pelicans in our game, 56-49. We got 2 more games tonight. That will be the Magic and the Clippers. And then we have the Nuggets and the Golden State Warriors tonight at 10:30. I believe that's the TNT doubleheader. It is what it is. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, and then we got tomorrow's lineup. We got the Timberwolves and the Pacers, the Wizards and the Raptors, the Bulls and the Sixers, the Heat and the Thunder. Oh, that's a good one. The Cavs and the Grizzlies. I would say the Grizzlies were good if they weren't playing the Cavs. The Hawks and the Spurs, and then we got the Trailblazers and the Mavericks. And it looks like that's about, I want to say, 7 games. Yep, I was right, 7 games. And then Saturday, we have the Clippers and the Pelicans. We got the Bucks and the Nets, Suns and the Celtics. We have the Pistons and the Hawks. We got the Sixers and the Knicks, Cavs and the Bulls, Raptors and the Timberwolves, Lakers and the Rockets, which is on ABC, so that is a primetime game. We got the Magic against the Warriors, and then we have the Trailblazers against the Thunder, and then we got the Kings and the Jazz. And then we have the Heat and the Spurs, which I just did that game. That game is going to be on Sunday at 3. All right, so there'll probably be more games showing up on that. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in terms of NBA schedule. So now let me check in with the chat, and let me just remove this banner real quick. This brand real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So as you can see, you're thinking to yourself, boy, Lewis, you probably caught yourself in the Donovan Mitchell fan club with that little spider skull that you got going right there, right? Yup. You could say that again, right? All right, so I just wanted to come in, check with you guys, check in with the chat. Let's see what is up with you guys. Again, smash the like button, hit that subscribe for the Lbfwn. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's go through the comments, man. He said people call you by your real name, unheard of. All right. All right, he says athletes of the teams, you cheerleader for, you naughty girls. That's why the team's underachieve. Chris, you might be onto something there. You might be onto something. I've been wondering that too, you know? Layla, care to explain? All righty. Here's a tip. Always have water. Always drink water. All right. That's right. Layla was the Capitan. La Capitan. Layla era. Dice ella que era la Capitan ella. All right. Once again, smash that like button, man, and hit the subscribe for the Lbfwn. Okay, now I got ringed up real quick. Dang. You serious? The great Layla? Chill. Getting ringed up? That's messed up. Yeah, I mean, Lonzo, if he's not careful, he needs to put out a diss track on how come he ain't playing well. Or I'm going to have to get the real Drake to come in here and he say, you wasn't shooting with him in the gym? But you said you wasn't shooting with him in the gym. Because I told you, Lonzo, you know what Lonzo is? He reminds me of that player that thinks that he's got it easy and that he's so good, and then he's shooting free throws with the entire team, and the entire team makes their free throws, and he's still breaking all of his free throws. And by the time that he finally makes one, he already made a brick house. He made a house full of bricks. That's Lonzo Ball. He's the last guy in the gym. He's the first guy in the gym and the last one to leave, literally. Came in missing, he still leaves missing. And it's like, dude, at this point, it's time to go home. Coming out here 7 a.m., you still missing Brett. Like, dude, come on, man. Seriously? Number 2 pick? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Unbelievable. All right. Let me read what Raduni said right here. Yeah. Let me just go back to your last comment because I thought that was, when I was talking about that. He says, I lost my high consideration for Kyrie Irving on this talk he gives to the media. I can't lie, man. I really can't lie. Kyrie Irving is really starting to piss me off, to be honest with you. He's really starting to get under my skin with what he talks. This guy has complained about how people have gotten on him. He can't stand it. This guy doesn't have tough skin. My thing is also, it's Kyrie. You wanted to be here. You're going to have to take with the good and the bad. Work with what you have. Because if you look at the Brooklyn Nets, they have a team. Their issue is they don't defend. And when they play well in the first half, they falter in the second half. As a matter of fact, they get too stagnant in the second half. They stop moving the basketball. I've noticed a lot of games in the first half because I remember when they were blowing out the Heat, I went to one of the games in Brooklyn. They were playing very well. They were moving the basketball. The Heat looked like they didn't even know what to do. In the second half, especially in the fourth quarter, they got so stagnant. Did what he was trying to do things himself. It just made no sense. And then it's like all of a sudden they just like lost IQ and forgot to play basketball. And Miami took advantage of that game because I was at Barclays. I went with my brother, and I was like, yo, there should be no way that the Miami Heat should be even leading this game. And they found a way to win because Brooklyn gave it away. You could tell that this team is just still lacking like their execution and their play calling and their lack of IQ in terms of how to execute in close games is what's really hurting them. And they don't defend. So they let what affects them on the offensive end affect them on the defensive end. So they need to start thinking about being a defensive first team because they can score with the best of them when they really play the right way. They have a squad. They have a squad. They really do. And the thing is, in the 26 games, they were 13-13. Remember, this team won 42 games with D'Angelo Russell. They were 2 games above 500 with D'Angelo Russell. They're really not that much better this season. They're only a 500 team without Kyrie Irving, and with him, they're 5-9 in the 14 games he's played. They just lost their last game in which he had 32 points. The problem with Kyrie also is that I kept saying to myself, maybe Kyrie's going to grow and mature as a leader. Problem is that we know who he gets his qualities from. It was that guy he played with in Cleveland. And that's the thing, that Kyrie doesn't impact the game when he doesn't score because he really can't defend. Kyrie's not a great defender. He doesn't really take that onus to guard. The best defense I've seen Kyrie play was against Steph Curry in the finals in 2016, even though Curry choked, and then Curry came right back and almost damn near averaged a triple-double in the finals in 2017, even if that was with KD. Like, people are saying that Kyrie was better than Steph. He was supposed to own that matchup. Yeah, Kyrie averaged 29, but look, Curry was getting rebounds, he was sharing the ball, and he was scoring. Curry was impacting the game in other ways, and he was still able to get his points. You can't say that about Kyrie. And that's why I continue to say Curry's the best point guard in the league, because he can do things. He does a lot of intangibles that Kyrie can't do. And that's with Kyrie being a better ball handler and a better finisher, having a tighter dribble. And how Curry's so effective without the ball. That's why I put Curry as the best point guard in the league. So like when this guy's complaining, Kyrie Irving, like, it's sickening. Even if the Nets need 1 or 2 more pieces anyway, why are you telling the media this? The only thing that Kyrie is doing is he's showing some pattern behaviors that he's gotten from LeBron. And on top of that, what he's doing is he's throwing his teammates under the bus, because then you're basically saying, well, even if it's true, Kyrie didn't keep it in the locker room. And people have talked about how LeBron is toxic, but Kyrie, come on, man. Come on, dude. Because now what you're doing is not LeBron's looking better by some of the things that you're saying, because now they're going to say, oh, and now y'all thought that this was Bron's fault? Exactly. Right? That's who we got it from, man. That's who we got it from. So the thing is, you got a good team, and Kevin Durant's coming back next year. So the fact that you coming out here talking about we need 1 to 2 pieces, you almost sound like when LeBron was saying that the Cavs were too top heavy. It's not a good look, Kyrie. That just proves to me that you're not a leader. It's like that proves to me, because you did it last year to the Boston Celtics with those young guys. I blame those young guys too, because they were really feeling themselves after Kyrie got injured and the success they had. But Kyrie didn't make it any better throwing them under the bus, because he thought they were going to fall in line like he's LeBron James. Like, yeah, stop with that, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are back. It is the second half. So start of the third quarter, the Jazz will get the basketball. Again, smash that like button, hit the subscribe as you guys come in. All right, so it is Jazz against Pelicans. Jazz with the ball. So the ball is given to Gobert by Mitchell. It is given to Bogdanovich. He comes out shooting the three-pointer. He misses badly. Rebound, Derek Favors, who gives it to Drake. Here comes Drake, who says, I got everything. Gives it to Melly, who gives it back to Drake. Lonzo. He gives it to Derek Favors, shoots a floater. He misses. Dang. Gobert with the volleyball spike gives it to O'Neal. O'Neal gives it to Bogdanovich. Let's see. All right. Shout out to Gideon. G Money in the building. Bogdanovich with the basketball. Bogdanovich trying to set up Favors. Sizes him up. Crosses over. Gets to the right hand. Scoops the layup. And he scores. Nice job by Bogdanovich right there. But I would love to see the Jazz move the ball, though. This is where the Jazz get themselves in trouble when they have Mitchell and even Bogdanovich go one-on-one. All right, so Ingram goes one-on-one, takes a three-pointer. He misses long. Rebound Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell gets all the way into the paint with the left hand, draws the foul. And just like that, the Utah Jazz are back in this game. So the foul is on Derek Favors. Nice job by Bogdanovich taking Derek Favors off the dribble. And good job by Donovan Mitchell. And this is how players you protect the ball from shot blockers. You keep it on your side and you use your body to make sure that you don't allow the shot blocker. You keep that ball away from them so they don't block the shot. But the importance is your position of your body when you're either trying to dunk a ball or trying to lay it up. You protect the ball from the defender by using your body, and it's about shifting your body. So that's always the key so that you don't get your shot blocked. All right, Mitchell knocks down the first, and then he knocks down the second. All right, so the Jazz quickly cut the lead within 3, 56-53. Derek Favors looking, gets it to Hart. Hart kicks it out to Ingram. Ingram dribbles left, gets all the way. He turns it over almost, but it lands in the hands of Favors, and he scores 58-53, New Orleans Pelicans. All righty. So O'Neal gives it to Donovan Mitchell. D-Mitch. Spider. Mitchell shoots a three, and he airballed it. And what I want from Mitchell is he needs to improve his shot selection. I've not been happy about that with D-Mitch. All right, so Hart gives it to Ingram. Yo, the Pelicans are like Butterfingers right now with that basketball. They can't keep it together. O'Neal gets into the paint, and he draws a foul. So I talked about the Utah Jazz turnovers, but the Pelicans already have 3 in this third quarter, and we haven't even played 2 minutes yet. Damn, what's up, Brandon Ingram and Josh Hart had a pair of Butterfingers that they ate just now. Every time I close the Apple Bakery, they always open up with them damn turnovers. So O'Neal at the free throw line, he knocks down the first free throw. Smash that like. Hit the subscribe as you guys come in. There's Josh Hart, 58-54. Free throw is good by O'Neal, so it is now 58-55. All right, so Melly with the basketball. He gives it to Josh Hart. Josh Hart shoots a three-pointer, top of the key, misses. Rebound, Gobert. Look at him with that Superman rebound. All right, so he gives it to D-Mitch. D-Mitch dribbles all the way to the right, lays it up high off the glass. Good contest by Derek Favors, but Bogdanovich shoots a three-pointer, and he knocks it down, drains it, and the game is tied at 58. And we have a timeout by the Pelicans. Nice job by the Jazz to come back and tie this game. All right, so there you go, guys. So good contest by Derek Favors, but Gobert was able to get the offensive rebound. They put a small guy on him, and Bogdanovich was wide open. Nobody near him, and he knocks down a three. 9:46 remaining in the third quarter. It is tied at 58 all. All right. And with that, they was able to switch with the field goal percentage. And actually, the New Orleans Pelicans have their own app. So if you are a Pelicans fan and you want to follow the New Orleans Pelicans, make sure you guys download the New Orleans Pelicans app. It is free, and I believe it is on the Play Store if you have Android. So there is the Pelicans mascot. Like I said, shout out to Pelicans fans everywhere, man. You guys, I know you guys have dealt with a lot for people saying that, you guys are probably not going to make the playoffs. And it's like, you guys are right there. 3.5 from the 8th and final playoff spot. The Kings are 14th, and they're 3.5 games out. I told you that Western Conference is tight. That's the conference is super tight right now. So, you already know, man. All right, so let's look in the comments, man. Let's see. G Money says the Clips are there. They're considering it. Agreed, Raduni. Challenge who? On what physics terms? It's not just about fat. Zion is actually overweight. Yeah, he's got to lose weight. He has to lose weight. Another one defensive player for the Clippers. They need a playmaker and they need an interior rim protector. That's what they're really lacking. Maybe they could use another shooter as well, but that's pretty much what it is. He's gotta maintain his, yeah. I mean, not just his composure, he really has to really lose weight. Our top perimeter defenders for the paint, yes. Yeah, no, they need an interior presence. That's what they're lacking, and a playmaker. Nah, Lou will gonna be there. Yes, they need a guy like Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris will actually be good for the Clippers. He will give them the toughness because they kind of lack toughness, in my opinion. Zion is too athletic and explosive. He should focus skill wise now, shooting, closing the rim. Yeah, he's got the athleticism. He just needs to do that. Clippers lack a big guy. Zubac, DeAndre. Well, they don't have DeAndre Jordan. He's with the Brooklyn Nets, who got injured. All right, so Brandon Ingram gets the ball. He shoots a three and misses. Awful, just awful. Tied at 58. Here comes Joe Ingles. He lobs it to Gobert, who tried to lay it up. They say the ball was deflected by Melly, but Melly's saying that was off of Gobert. He's even saying that there was a foul call, and Kirk Snyder saying the same damn thing. That was off of Gobert. That was off of Gobert. Exactly. Okay. So Favors puts the ball on the floor on Bogdanovich, and he scores right away. And New Orleans regains a lead at 60-58. Early third quarter. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe. All right. So Mitchell goes all the way to the rim. Spider. And saved by Favors into the hands of Drake. He gives it to Brandon Ingram. He lays it up and in easy. 62-58. New Orleans. New Orleans. Home of Mardi Gras. Next month in February. Okay, so Rudy Gobert gives the ball to O'Neal. O'Neal gives it to Bogdanovich coming off a screen. And Josh Hart gets called for the foul because he pushed off Rudy Gobert. Yes, Josh Hart, you got caught trying to steal the jewel at the damn jewelry shop. Yes, so don't try to be acting like old innocent, bro. All right, so the ball is inbounded to Bogdanovich, who gives it to Gobert, who gives it to O'Neal, who gives it to Bogdanovich coming off the screen. He dribbles right, gets into the paint. He scores plus the foul. Plus the foul. And the foul is on Drake. He's probably going to make a song about how he fouled Ingles coming off the dribble. And he kept going, man. Shout out to my man, King Got Game in the building. Man says he is checking for my boy. My boy, my brother. Appreciate you. All right, Ingles at the free throw line for that. I mean, to get Ingles, sorry. Bogdanovich at the line. He knocks down the three-point play. 62-61, early third quarter. Here comes Melly. He gives it to Brandon Ingram. And we got a foul call. Rudy Gobert actually blocked that shot. So I think it was on Royce O'Neal. So, right, why Royce O'Neal looking like Paul George, though? Josh Hart with the pump fake, and we got another foul. Looks like that one is on Bogdanovich. And like I said, Bogdanovich, in the 30 games, he was averaging 46% in the paint, but in this 10-game win streak, 59%. So he's getting better at his accuracy, scoring in the around the basket. All right, so Brandon Ingram puts the ball on the floor, and okay, let me just say the Jazz thing real quick and then get back on that dunk. That was nasty. 61-64. All right, Ingles kicks it out to O'Neal. O'Neal comes back and he dunks it, but that wasn't as spectacular as just Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram just gave you the Scottie Pippen reverse dunk. Woo! All right, so the ball is lobbed into Melly. Melly then kicks it out to Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball bounce pass to Ingram. Ingram with the layup. He scores plus the foul. I told you, man, Brandon Ingram is unstoppable, man, once he gets into that open floor. Look at that. Came off the screen. He got the ball back and he lays it. Oh my God. What a reverse dunk on your boy Gobert. And he comes back. Brandon Ingram already crashed your party twice. 2 times. Brandon Ingram, 23 points, 6 of 6 at the free throw line, has made a 3-pointer, 8 of 15 from the field. Once again, I got to give him a lot of credit for improving his efficiency, using the mid-range, taking occasional threes, taking the ball to the basket, getting to the free throw line. He hits the 3-point play. He's got 24 points, ladies and gentlemen. 67-63, baby. You already know what it is. Snoop Doggity dog, dog, dog. All right, so Gobert sets the screen on 2 guys for Bogdanovich to shoot the 3. Mitchell tries to get the rebound, but he pokes it out of bounds, trying to get it from Lonzo Ball, and the Jazz turn it over. So it is New Orleans Pelicans ball at the Smoothie King Arena. Corny. Ugh. So Lonzo gives it to Melly, who gives it to Josh Hart. Shoots the 3-pointer off. Donovan Mitchell can't get that rebound. Favors gets the offensive board. So Favors got the ball. He tried to pass it to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has to bring it back out. He gives it to Ingram. 3 on the shot clock. Ingram takes a tough shot, and he knocks it down. Ingram with 26 points. 69-63. So Mitchell's got the basketball. No, sorry, O'Neal does. He gives it to Rudy Gobert. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Ingles takes it to the basket. Bogdanovich takes it to the basket. He scores 69-65. Josh Hart comes back really quickly down the floor, gets it to Ingram. Ingram shoots the pull-up 3-pointer, miss. He kind of aimed that shot. Lonzo got pushed off, but then into the hands of Hart. He misses the 3, but nobody boxes out Favors, and he scores on the offensive putback. 71-65. Here comes Bogdanovich, gets the ball from O'Neal, gives it back to O'Neal. Screen set, double screen sets over for Mitchell. Shoots the 3-pointer, knocks it down. Actually, that's a really nice shot. Really nice shot by Mitchell. And it's 71-68, man. We got a tight one here in this game in this third quarter. All right. So we got a miss into the hands of Mitchell. So the Jazz could cut it to 1 or they could tie. Get a 4-point play. Who knows? And take the lead. So I'm going to give those kind of options. So Ingram is dribbling around the screen. He hesitates. He gives it to Mitchell. Draws an early double team, but comes back. Another screen is set. Faces another one. Crossover on Lonzo. Shoots a 3-pointer. Knocks it down again. Woo! Spider. Game is tied at 71. Back-to-back threes. Ingram gets into the paint. Gives it to Derek Favors. He scores. Now we got some fast-paced NBA action. 73-71. All right, Mitchell comes right back. So both teams are not doing as good defensively. Nice cut by Bogdanovich off the pass by Ingles, plus the foul and 1. Beautiful basketball right there. We're seeing some really good basketball. So once again, I see that once again, the Pelicans are having a hard time with not just with the pick and roll, but just even the screens. They're not really guarding the screens really well. And with the ball handlers, they're getting one-on-one matchups that they want. So Donovan Mitchell's caught a little bit of fire in this third quarter. He's got 8 in the third. So he's, I believe, sitting down. Bogdanovich on the free throw is good. Oh, so it was before the call. But it's 73-72. Look at this. During the 10-game win streak, Joe, Donovan, Niang, Bogdanovich, and Clarkson are all making at least 2 threes a game. Joe Ingles with 3. And when they make 14 threes or more, they're 17-2 this season. So that's when they get hot. So Bogdanovich ties the game at 73. So Alexander with the basketball, he gives it to Derek Favors, who then gives it to E'Twaun Moore. E'Twaun Moore shoots the tough floater, just a little bit strong. Rebound Gobert. So here comes Joe Ingles. Gets it to the paint. Nice roll by, once again, Gobert, but he misses. Gets the offensive rebound. He dunks it. And the Utah Jazz reclaim the lead, 75-73. So Favors gives it to Etuan Moore, gives it to Melly. Here comes Etuan, gives it to Melly. Face up, shoots it. Ooh, in and out and in again. So he gets the shooter's touch. And the game is tied at 75. All right, so Moutier with the basketball. He gives it to Ingles. Ingles gives it to Gobert, who gives the ball back to Ingles. Ingles sets another screen, another roll, and we got a foul. And Gobert is angry, almost threw the ball at somebody, and he had to calm down. They almost tried to call a technical right there on Gobert. He's just saying that he was angry. All right, let's see right real quick. So nice little bump screen. Yeah. See, he was getting ready to throw the ball, but he couldn't do it. See, Gobert was trying to throw the ball almost in frustration, but he had to calm down real quick. He wasn't trying to get a technical and possibly get kicked out because you know how soft these referees are. All you got to do is fart in their direction while they're sleeping, and they could be sleeping. You fart right in their face. They wake up with green eyes and they kick you out the game. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. You just have to release the molecules in the air, just to, give your butt some room to breathe or whatever. Don't kind of mean to be that graphic, but but these how these referees be acting, man. This is how these dudes be acting. And Gobert's like, okay. He's like, I gotta keep my cool. Gotta keep my cool. Again, shout out everybody, man, who has smashed the like button. Make sure shout out to everybody who has liked the stream, and hopefully you guys who haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe, smash that like button, man, and continue to share the stream. We got Pelicans and we got Jazz. Game is tied at 75. We got a really good game. Really good game. I'm loving this. You got one team that's the number 3rd seed, and you got another team fighting for the 8th and final playoff spot. I didn't even think the Pelicans would even have a chance considering how their season has gone. And they've gone 9-7 after starting 6-19, folks. They're playing better. And just wait till Zion comes back. If they can just get themselves maybe a couple of more wins when Zion comes back, the Pelicans are really going to make a bit of a push. And like I said, remember before also, man, that JJ Redick, his streak is on the line. He's made the playoffs every year in his career. He's made the playoffs every single year. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm sorry I've been doing this game. It's been kind of difficult, but I'm going to really try to interact with you guys. It's like the game hasn't really been able to take any time out, so I've been really been able to kind of go in there. All right. Again, shout out to you guys, man. G Money says Suns up 16. I mean, they're going to beat the Knicks. If the Phoenix Suns blow this game, they really got problems. I thought the Suns would do better, but they've shown pretty much in this entire stretch that they lack leadership and they lack veterans. They lack poise. So hopefully a game against the Knicks can get them back on track, hopefully. All right, so Gobert is at the free throw line, and he misses that free throw. Game still tied at 75, 4:23 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Ooh, they are, huh? So Gobert's at the free throw line, and he misses both free throws. I got to see how much he's shooting on the season. All right, so just over 4 remaining, 3rd quarter. Alexander gives the ball to Derek Favors. The ball is deflected by Gobert, so the ball goes out of bounds, and the Pelicans will retain possession. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are tied at 75. Make sure y'all smash the like button and make sure y'all like the stream as you guys come in. Okie dokie. All right, so the ball is inbounded to Etuan Moore. Etuan Moore bounces it to Favors, shoots the mid-range jump shot at the free throw line. It is good. And leads 77-75. All right, nice pass to Gobert. He gets into the paint. He picks and rolls to the basket, and it is good. Okay, so Alexander, oh, he rolls and he has to stop. Gives it to, it's like it's Derek Favors. He then gives it to Alexander, who comes off a screen, shoots a three, long, rebound, Gobert. Gobert gives it to Jordan Clarkson, who just checked in. Clarkson dribbles all the way to the paint. He gets it to Moutier. Moutier pump fakes, drives left, drives baseline, but he misses the rail, blocked by the rim, but we call it foul. Um, People don't understand that Jordan Clarkson has made a huge difference on this basketball team. Huge difference on this basketball team. I see that Moutier tried the Smitty with the little half spin move. All right, so the foul is drawn up. All right, so we are tied at 77, 3:17 remaining in the second quarter. So a timeout is taken, and Alvin Gentry is looks like he's complaining at Etuan Moore. Don't know why. And so we're going to take a commercial break, guys, and it is tied at 77, 3:17 remaining in the third quarter. Well, it looks like it's going to be a 20-second timeout because we're still on the floor. So 20-second timeout. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. All righty. Raduni says Ingram started to prove he is there to dominate. I mean, yeah, he has had the talent. It was just a matter of him getting better. I think he's really taken his skills to the next level, and he definitely is proven to be an all-star. He's just showing it. I mean, just look at tonight. 26 minutes, he's got 26 points. He's got a block, a couple of assists, a couple of rebounds. I would like to see him improve his rebounding a little bit because we know he can score, but I think he can, with that length, he can improve his intangibles a lot more. And I really feel like he can become a real complete player at that size. But I will say that he is coming into his own, though, because this is really the first time that he's the guy on his team. So, and he's still young, so he's going to get better. So shout out to Brandon Ingram. So Chris Toussaint says, Layla, your friend has man trouble, you know? Oh, man. That's funny. Can't figure out why the Sixers let J.J. Redick go. Now they're at the bottom team in shooting. J.J. Redick was a big loss, believe it or not. Even if he wasn't the best defender, he's never really been a defender, but he can hit shots for you. So that was a bit of a loss because they've lost him. They lost Jimmy Butler. And the thing is, Tobias Harris is inconsistent. So it's only when he's making shots that the Sixers look a little more unbeatable. But the thing is, I don't know how much longer you can really hide Simmons, considering that he still doesn't want to take jump shots, and then B can't stay healthy. All right, he said money. Oh, Layla says, Chris, you are an ass. She was looking for that ring, man. You guys are backwards. I don't believe in marriage and been engaged several times. She wants it bad and can't get one. So cut. Wow. Didn't know it was that bad, Layla. Did not know it was that bad. All right, man. Smash the like. That's right, guys. Smash that like. All right, I agree. I'm an ass with perfect booty bone. Yo, Chris out here trolling, bro. Speaking facts, Chris, though. Speaking facts. Several times engaged. I don't know if she wants to go through with that number, though. I mean, it depends if she wants to. So Emmanuel Moutier just started a bricklayer foundation with that missed free throw. Let's see if he will contribute more. And no, he actually donated money this time as he makes that free throw. So the Jazz lead 78-77. All right, so it looks like Alexander's got the basketball. Ingram comes off a screen, drives all the way to the basket. And I got to say, and there's another foul, but I got to say, though, Ingram is doing a better job coming off the ball. I do see some plays that they're running for him. He likes to curl when the screen is set on the left side of the floor. And that's when he receives the basketball to kind of push and dive into the basket. So he's kind of like it's kind of like a curl dive. So he'll just curl off a screen. And then as soon as he gets the basketball, he just goes straight. he goes straight south to the rim. And it allows him to draw fouls and gets to the free throw now, which he's doing right now. And he ties the game at 70 on the free throw. That is his 27th point. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at 3:06 remaining in this third quarter. This has been a very good game. Second free throws go. This game is actually pretty lit. All right, so the Pelicans retake the lead 79-78. All right, so here comes Jordan Clarkson. Carmelo's his idol because he also wears the 00, almost turns it over. All right, so he shoots the three-pointer and he knocks it down. And the Utah Jazz take a 2-point lead, 81-79. So here comes Alexander, gets a screen by Hayes. He gives it to Ingram. Ingram surveys, he goes in, out, he passes, but he turns it over into the hands of Clarkson. All right, gives it to Moody. He almost traveled, takes the three-pointer and misses. This guy Moody can't shoot for his life. Okay, so Alexander gives it to Melly. Melly fakes, drives left, shoots the mid-range jumper, and he just misses, man. Got a good look. Into the hands of Clarkson. All right, so Clarkson gets all the way. He passes it to Bradley, who gives it back to D. Mitch, Donovan Mitchell, Spider, and he gets fouled. So the foul is on E'Twaun Moore. Jazz lead 83-79, 150 remaining in the third quarter. So shout out to Devin Booker. Boy, your Suns, I should say, are blowing out the Knicks by 23, 121-98 with 9 seconds remaining. That's a nice win for them because they needed that one. So Mitchell has 20 points. He's got 10 in this quarter. He knocks down the first free throw. Actually, he knocks down the second free throw, so it's 84-79. I'm guessing he missed the other one. Alexander dribbles all the way to the basket with the layup. He misses. And Jackson gives it back. Gives it back to Alexander. Screen set by Hayes. Hayes rolls to the rim. He tries to dunk it, but he gets fouled. That would have been a crazy throwdown had he knocked that one down. All right, so the foul was on Bradley. Hayes misses the free throw. Your score, ladies and gentlemen, 84-79. All right, second free throw is good. It is 84-80. Once again, guys, subscribe to the Lbfwn. All right, Mitchell dribbles all the way to the paint, and he draws the foul. 123 remaining. Looks like the foul is on Ingram. Damn, that's crazy. Ingram really do look like he's from Compton, though. Chill, some of these looks he got, shoot. All right, so Donovan is at the free throw line. Coming with that first free throw. It's good. All right, Utah Jazz lead 85-80. Mitchell on the second free throw is good. Jazz lead 86-80. All right, so Alexander gets a double screen at the top, gives the ball back out to E'Twaun Moore, gives it to Hayes. Hayes dumps it to Ingram. Ingram gets a screen by Hayes. Ingram gets to the free throw line, shoots it, and he scores. 86-82. Just under a minute remaining in the third quarter with Mitchell having the basketball, being guarded by Jackson. Nice little bump screen by Bradley. Mitchell loses it, but gets his own tip. He gets it in, and the Jazz now lead 88-82. All right, so Josh Hart with the basketball. He gives it to E'Twaun Moore. No, sorry, that was Frank. No, that was Alexander. Sorry, and he knocks down the three-pointer. Pelicans within three, 88-85. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe as you guys come in. Mitchell comes back, shoots a three-pointer, and he knocks down another one. Mitchell is on fire. 91-85. Mitchell's got 24 points. All right, here comes Frank Jackson. Shoots the jumper, misses, rebound Mitchell. Mitchell's doing it all in the third quarter right now. And so the shot clock is off, so Utah will get the last shot of the quarter. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Mitchell has to stop, but he turns it over, stopping his dribble. Alexander goes all the way, and he dunks the ball at the buzzer. That was a costly turnover by Donovan Mitchell, man. Yeah, that's his mistakes. Donovan Mitchell's got to really improve in his decision-making on what he wants to do. Sometimes he still seems not so sure on what he wants to do when he's trying to make a basketball play. And it cost him. It cost him 2 points. There was no need for you to try to force that pass. That allowed a turnover to happen, and boom, poof, here you know. I told you, man. And because of that, they score. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the third quarter. Make sure y'all smash the like button, hit the subscribe as you guys come in. It is my boy, man. Shout out to my man D Jefferson in the building right now. And you know, while we are here, folks, I gotta say, all right. Layla putting out the fingernails and the ring out there. She says, "Here's a YouTube channel dealing with sports. What's your opinion of Tinder?" You really asking about Tinder, bro? I guess I'm a keeper. Just nobody can keep me down. Just nobody can keep me down. Why y'all got me singing though? I don't know why. All right. So shout out to Layla. Shout out to Chris Desant. Oh my goodness. Hey, when I'm trying to click and this doesn't work. Chris says gonna murder you. This is serious for her. I'm the best advice to give her among her friends. You know, you remind me of Will Smith in that movie Hitch, hooking people up, Layla. That's what you remind me of. All right, shout out to Speaking My Sports Talk. My man D, the Godfather Jefferson in the building says, "What is up, Lewis? What is up, everybody? What is up, my man?" Layla says, "There's time for everything. People get impatient. It will happen when it's supposed to happen." The great Layla quote. I think I might have to find you on YouTube, try to see if I ever put a quote on Instagram, it's going to be right there. There's a time for everything. People get impatient. It will happen when it's supposed to happen by Layla, a.k.a. the philanthropist. All right. Shout out to G Money in the building. He says, "Sons, dicks, the Knicks." Yes. What else is new? I mean, we've been D-slapped for 20 years, man. 20 years. What's going on, D Jeff? Exactly. Shout out to my man Chen Smoke. G Money says the Bucks choked a 27-point lead against Boston. Yep, that's correct, because they were up by as many as 27 in the second quarter. And now the Celtics have cut that game. So not a good look for Milwaukee. But then also you can make it a game. So ladies and gentlemen, the game is back. I will come back to the chat. Okay. So each one more gets the basketball. He gets all the way into the paint. He puts his up D, Cardinalson, making a pass like that in the air, nowhere to go. Okay, gives it to George Niang, who kicks it out to Ingles, gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell shoots a three-pointer, just misses. Rebound, and I told you about the Jazz. The Jazz have been making threes from their key guys. All right, they try to lay it up, but they miss by more. Clarkson takes it all the way to the paint. He kicks it out, almost turned it over. Here comes Yang, gives it to Ingles, gives it to Clarkson. Good ball movement. Pump fake by Mitchell, drops the baseline. He tries to dunk it, but he gets fouled. Really nice job right there. So Donovan Mitchell will go to the free throw line to shoot. He kind of got away with a push-up right there on Jason Hayes, man. With the left arm as he was trying to dunk. But Mitchell will go to the free throw line to shoot. Mitchell's 11 of 14. Oh, the Jazz are 11 of 14 in this half. make that 12 or 15 in terms of the free throw line. So they're winning the free throw battle in the second half. Remember what I told y'all? The Pelicans got to the line 13 times in the first half. They got to the line 5 times in the third quarter. Well, the free throws are evening themselves out because the Jazz have gotten to the lines. This is going to be their 16th attempt in this half. So they actually got back in the game with the fouls by the Pelicans. And that just shows a lack of discipline by the Pelicans. They got to learn to defend without fouling. All right, so he knocks down both free throws. Lonzo Ball shoots that three-pointer, knocks it down. Okay, Lonzo, okay. I mean, yo, you need to take over this quarter, bro. I need to see some like double-digit scoring. 15 points at least, bro. Can't be having this 2 points per game nonsense. All right, so Donovan Mitchell gets into the paint. Bradley, oh, what a step through. And Jason Hayes said, get that mess out. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, this isn't good for the Jazz. Not good for the Utah Jazz. Donovan Mitchell is on the ground, folks. Let me see what happened. Let me see if he shows any sign of limp, but Donovan Mitchell was on the ground. He looks a little. Oh, he got hit in the face. I see. He got hit in the face. Okay. But it looks like he's okay. Jordan Clarkson shoots a three-pointer. He misses. The ball goes out of bounds. It's 93-90. And the New Orleans Pelicans regain. They get the possession back. Also, that's why he just kind of got a little bit of blurred vision because he got hit by Hayes when he tried to drive to the cup. All right, so Hayes gives it to Alexander, shoots a three-pointer, and he ties the game. He ties the game on a 3. 93 all, and we're still 10 minutes early in the fourth quarter, man. Pelicans have 30 bench points to the Jazz 15. Jordan Clarkson doing too much one-on-one, man. He turns it over. Into the hands of Lonzo Ball. Lonzo. The Jazz need to move the basketball. That's how they got the lead in the third quarter. They're trying to do one-on-one in the fourth. Alexander, nice pass to Jason Hayes on the cut. He scores plus the foul. And the Pelicans regain the lead 95-93. Looks like the foul was on Timothy Bradley. Nice job by Alexander on that. Great job. He drew Bradley into him, thinking he was going to shoot. That allowed Hayes to roll to the basket. He gives him a nice little shovel pass, and he gets the and one. So we are at a timeout, 10 minutes early fourth quarter, 95-93 Pelicans. All right, so let's just keep going. We are tied at 93. That's right, Layla. No, yeah. So I thought that they were done if if Donovan Mitchell got injured, but no, he's good. He just got hit in the face. He looks fine. He looks fine now. All right, so let me just look real quick. Shout out to King God Game. I gotta go through these comments, man. All right. Saying hi to everybody. Here we go. Magic looked to even their record at 500 when they faced the Clippers. Hey, they got a chance. They got a chance. The Magic, I think, are the 7th spot in the Eastern Conference, G-Money. The Nuggets are shorthanded tonight versus the G League Warriors. No Gary Harris, Millsap, and Murray. See, that's the problem with the Nuggets, man. They're deep, but they also get injured, too. That's the problem. It's a deep team, but they get injured a lot. King God Game says, what up, Layla? Shout out to my man Speaking My Sports Talk. Shout out to King God Game. Shout out to G Money. Shout out to Raduni. Shout out to Chris Desant. Shout out to Chen Smoke. Shout out to Tomoko. Shout out to Layla always doing it. Shout out to Kid Glory who was here earlier. He says LeBron, we only on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just got off a live. You know I'm busy as hell. That's the thing, man. I just be doing some games when I got the time to do them. But it's usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I'm doing this one because I ain't going to be here. So D is going to take over. He might have somebody as a special guest for to do the game tomorrow, man. So if you guys, just all you got to do is just get your streams up and just be D's partner. I mean, I'm actually going to start doing that as well. If you have your stream up, for the game, um, definitely let me know, and I would be more than happy to have a partner. One of these times of doing these games, but this is on a Thursday, so. But I always do some games if some games would be good. And I thought this would be a good one, and it's been very competitive, man. So shout out to D, who sometimes picks a good game, and then shout out. I give myself a pat on the back like one of the kids, for picking good games. It's just you never know how games are going to turn out, but they just end up pretty good, you know. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Jazz schedule: Sacramento on Saturday, Indiana. I just missed the other team that they were going to face. I got to look at those two teams again. I mentioned that already, so you could just catch it on the replay. I got to go through the comments once again. So I'll make sure to get that. All right, game is back. Mitchell kicks it out to Yang. Clarkson, fun fakes. Clarkson passed that ball, man. Yang with the three, misses. Rebound to Hayes, 96-93. Again, smash the like button and hit the subscribe, man, to the Lbfwn. Okay, so Lonzo gives it to Alexander. Alexander gets the dribble. He pump fakes, shoots it with the left hand, and he scores off the glass. Nice shot by Alexander. It is 98-93. Early fourth quarter, guys. Early fourth quarter. The Jazz can come right back. So Donovan Mitchell, who's been on fire in the second half, he's got the basketball. He's got Lonzo on him. He gives it to Clarkson. Clarkson dribbles all the way to the right, scores on the layup. I'm surprised there was no foul call. He scores 98-95. Lonzo gives it to Hayes, who gives it back to Lonzo. Pump fakes, nice pass to Hayes, but he turns it over. See, there you go. Like I said, on cue. Donovan Mitchell gives it to Niang. He gives it to Clarkson, shoots a three-pointer, drains it, and ties the game at 98. And Jordan Clarkson looking like a damn coloring book, but who's counting? All right. He's got 13 points off the bench. And it looks like we got a foul. Don't know who the foul was on. It looks like it might have been on Ingles. But Georges Niang sits down. In comes Bogdanovich and comes Rudy Gobert. Clarkson shoots that ball in transition. Clarkson has been a huge spark for the Utah Jazz coming off the bench. Again, if you are a Pelicans fan, Jazz fan, I will shout you out and make sure y'all like and subscribe to the Lbfwn. I appreciate y'all. All right, so Alexander, hesitation. Bounce passes to Favors, going out of bounds, and again, the Pelicans turn it over. Not good. Moutier attacks the basket. He doesn't get the foul call. Lonzo with a lob pass to Favors. Oh, beautiful over-the-shoulder head pass to E'Twaun Moore. That was lit. And the Pelicans retake the lead 198. New Orleans is on a 13-5 run. Guys, there's still plenty of time remaining. So Ingles gets the basketball, tries to pass it to Gobert, then the Jazz turn it over. Here comes E'Twaun Moore. They got a 3-on-2. E'Twaun takes it to the basket. He scores. And the Pelicans go up 102-98. Again, I'll be addressing the chats as I go on the next time out. I'll try to get them as quick as I can. It's like this game has been crazy, so it hasn't really left. So here comes Moutier. He gives it to Bogdanovich, posts up Lonzo. Shoots a jump shot. That was a tough shot. And, he didn't almost got the roll right there, but he does draw the foul, guys. So Bogdanovich, he's showing a little bit more in his repertoire. As a matter of fact, him and Ingles are showing more in their repertoire, I've noticed. So it's part of the reason why the Jazz have been better. But the thing is, their main guys are actually making 2+ threes a game. And I told you their record when they make at least 14 threes in this season, they're 17-2. So 17 of their 28 wins, they are hot from the three-point line. So Bogdanovich at the free throw line to try to cut this game into 2. First free throw is good, 102-99. All right, so I'm going to go through. I will check that out, Tomoko, so I'll make sure I will. In the last video you made, the comments were turned off, so I couldn't comment. All right, so Bogdanovich knocks down the free throw. It is 102-100. Once again, smash that like button and hit the subscribe. All right, so shot by E'Twaun Moore misses. The Jazz can tie the game once again to take the lead. Here we go. Jordan Clarkson with the basketball. Oh wow, what a oh, Jordan Clarkson dunks it, man. He got fouled, but yo, that was almost came out to a dangerous fall right there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was dangerous by Clarkson, man. He could have almost landed on his tailbone like that. That's a dangerous foul right there. Well, I'm glad he's okay though. All right, so the free throw is good. Okay. Clarkson at the free throw line. Here he is. Here he comes with the free throw. And the free throw is good. Awesome. Good job. And now it is tied at 102 already. All right. So Ingram has got the basketball. And nice comment by Raduni as Brandon Ingram knocks down the jump shot. And the Pelicans now lead 104-102. So if you're a betting person, 206 for the spread, 104-102 right now. Okay, so Ingles with the basketball. He gives it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich shoots it on the face up. He just misses. Ingram didn't even grab it. He just kind of tapped it, but it goes into the hands of your boy, Josh Hart. Josh Hart comes around a favorite screen. Can't find anybody. Gives it to Alexander. Alexander with Clarkson guarding him. Screen sent by Favors. Goes all the way to the basket, and he scores with the right-handed layup. 106-102. 6:15 remaining. And looks like we got a timeout. Yes, we do, ladies and gentlemen. We got a timeout. 106-102 in the fourth quarter for this game. 6:15 remaining. Shout out to everybody who has smashed that like button. Make sure I appreciate y'all, man. Man, we got to try to get more people watching, man. This game has been lit right now. We got a close game, y'all. Yo, Pelican fans, where you guys at? New Orleans fan. I said New Orleans fans. Utah Jazz fans. Wait. Make sure y'all come and subscribe to the Lbfwn, man. Okay, so yeah, Tomoko, I was saying that, man, because I was trying to watch it. I saw the video, but like D was saying, but I wasn't able to leave a comment because it said it didn't let me, comment. But if you guys haven't, also make sure y'all go subscribe to Tomoko as well. For those who are here, produces pretty good content with the anime, especially when he blends it in with the music. It's really good. Y'all should go check it out. Again, smash that like, hit that subscribe. Okay, so he says, that's strange because I've been having the same problem on some videos. I just had that issue on Tomoko's video. Yeah, it's true. It says, we are lit. We are lit. Keep smashing. All right. Business decision by YouTube. Probably has to be. You know how YouTube be doing. So, fam, according to, they did it to mine too. I think it will start streaming your live too. That's a good idea because I don't always do basketball. Yeah. All right. So it says, no, Chris, I don't get down like that. I was just joking. I'm just a normal chick. Simple. Emoji. Wink, wink. Anyway, see, I thought it was because I was late, but I couldn't talk to Chen Smoke, who was there. All right. Come on now. No way you didn't get it. Your jokes are too, yo, Chris's jokes be like out of this world right now. I just be like, the defense and the shot blocking for both teams have been crazy. So that's good for me, right? You made my day. Change my name. I don't want to be called LeBron ever. I mean, you decided to put that name. I got to come up with a name for you. All right, so Rudy Gobert. Tomoko is very persistent. Yeah, that's true. A player who can score automatically means he can't defend. Can't understand your thinking, bro. Really? A player who can score automatically means he can't defend. the person is capable, but if they don't defend, that means they're not a defender. All right, so Ingles gets to the basket, high archer off the glass, and he scores. Because I look at a guy like Jordan Clarkson, he can score, but he's not really been known as a defender. It's not saying that they're not capable of, they just don't defend consistently. That's what it is. All right, so Ingram gets a screen by Favors, gets all the way to the paint. He gives it to Favors, but it looks like a foul was just called. Hey, shout out to Hazel Sam. Hey, Hazel Sam, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man, and appreciate you, man. And he looks like he's a Jordan Clarkson fan. Shout out from the Philippines. Hey, shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you coming through. Shout out to Hazel Sam. Make sure you smash the like and hit that subscribe, man. Appreciate that. All right, so don't forget to subscribe, guys. So screen set by Favors. Brandon Ingram gets the ball. He shoots the mid-range jumper, and he knocks it down again. Brandon Ingram has got 30 points. 30, 108, 104. We got a great game, guys. Great game. So, actually, I'm sorry. He's got 34 points. And looks like we got a foul call on Josh Hart with Donovan Mitchell, who's pointing at him like he started it. You know, like the kids do when they try to blame one another to get the other trouble. He started it. No, it was him. All right, so Donovan Mitchell gets the basketball. Just over 5 remaining, dribbles left, shoots it with a right-handed floater, and knocks it down. Donovan Mitchell showing me a little repertoire right there, 108, 106. One of these teams have got to get tighter defensively because neither team can really pull away right now. So Alexander comes off the screen, Gobert blocks it, and the ball gets into Mitchell. Nice bounce pass, but it was a little delayed late. Oh, he tried to pass it too late, but Derek Favors deflected it, man. Damn, they missed Gobert. He was wide open. All right, so Donovan Mitchell comes off the screen, shoots a three-pointer. He misses. Oh, but the ball goes out of bounds, so the Utah Jazz will get the ball back. Had they let that ball go, that would have been possession right there for them. That would have been possession right there for the for your boys, for the New Orleans Pelicans. And it's like I said, guys, the Pelicans are 9-7 after starting 6-19. They are 3.5 out of the 8th and final playoff spot. And the Jazz are 3rd. They are what the Portland Trailblazers were last year. No, I'm sorry, 2 years ago, but even better. Shout out to the Philippines, man. Shout out to Hazel, man. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, bro. All right, so Rudy Gobert gives it to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic, what you gonna do, man? Show me that crafty Croatianness. All right, gets it to Ingles. Ingles to the paint. Shout out to UK. He scores. Ladies and gentlemen, we are tied at 108. Tied at 108. Here comes Lonzo Ball. Drake. Gets it to Etuan Moore, who just is back in the game. He's dribbling around Donovan Mitchell, plays good solid defense. Gobert comes out to contest. He misses. Tries to get the rebound, but into the hands of Joe Ingles, who cross-court passes to Bogdanovic, who gives it to Mitchell, pulls up in transition for 3, and he knocks it down. Ladies and gentlemen, Utah up by 3, 111, 108. We are lit up in here. 7-0 run by the Jazz. So Lonzo passes it to Etuan Moore, gives it back to Lonzo Ball. Lonzo, you got to show me something, bro. Gets it to Ingram, shoots a three-pointer. He scores again. The game is tied at 111. Ingram has got 37 points, y'all. Tied at 111, 3:16 remaining. And Gobert with the lob. With the lob from Bogdanovic, and he draws the foul and one. Rudy Gobert with the throwdown. And the Jazz retake the lead 113-111. I'm sorry. Damn, Donovan Mitchell's been on fire in the second half, man. And remember when the Jazz make their 3, oh no, I'm sorry. The pass was from Mitchell on that lob. And that was a beautiful lob right there. But Rudy Gobert, man. Nice lob right there by Donovan Mitchell. And see, Gobert at the free throw line, he could give them a 3-point lead, and he does. Nice. This is a very good game going on, Trent Smoke. Facts. I'm loving this game right now. And Alvin Gentry's like, I gotta take another timeout, okay? We gotta talk about how we're not playing defense, okay? Just keep running it back. Give it to Ingram, okay? Well, we're all right. We're all right. That was my Alvin Gentry impersonation. I don't know how well I did with that, but I was trying to get it down, but All right, so ladies and gentlemen, 3:25 remaining in that fourth quarter, man. It is 114, 111. Let's go right into the chat. Let's get chat's going on fire. Raduni said the Jazz have 4 guys who can score and therefore can't defend. I got it right, bro. What about Kawhi, MJ, PG-13, and Tim Duncan? Well, MJ can defend, Kawhi can defend, they can score, PG-13 can score and defend, and Tim Duncan can score and defend. I mean, so those are 4 right there. But 2 of those guys are all-time great players, and 2 of the guys play on the same team. But they're some of the better 2 ways in the game. Yep, like Layla said, shout out to Philippines in the house. What a great matchup, guys. Donovan Mitchell has 35 points with 4 threes, 7 of 7 at the line. Brandon Ingram's got 37 points, 9 of 9 at the free throw line with 2 threes. Very nice individual matchup right there between Donovan Mitchell and your boy Brandon Ingram. Shout out to the Lbfwn for picking a good one. I just had a feeling it was going to be a good game, man. And, it hasn't disappointed. And we've gotten the individual matchup. The teams are playing hard, and we got a close game, 3-point game with 3:25 remaining in this fourth quarter. What more could you ask for on a Thursday night with the Lbfw? You know what I'm saying? And the Jazz have actually won 18 games this year in close games. Oklahoma, Philly, and Denver, 17, 16, and 15 each. Denver's lost their share of close games too. Brandon Ingram gets a jump ball by Royce O'Neal. So good job by Royce O'Neal right there, being able to tie up Ingram as he drove to the basket. As my man D. Jefferson says, this is a good game if you are watching it. Gobert, yep, had a short brain malfunction like LBJ in Utah. Oh, man, Chris, you with them jokes, bro. Lonzo Ball for the tie with the 3. He misses. Oh, my God. Layla's got a new man every single day, I swear, man. All right, so Donovan's got the basketball, faces the double team, kicks it out to Gobert. To Ingles, shoots the 3, but he misses. All right, let's see if the Pelicans can tie this game, guys. Like the song Swiss Beats goes, Layla, are you fancy, huh? Are you fancy, huh? Are you fancy, huh? All right, so Lonzo Ball's got the basketball. He gives it to your boy Brandon Ingram. Let's see what he does with Joe Ingles on him. He dribbles once again to the right. Oh, nice pass. Ooh, I thought he was going to shoot it, but nice pass to Derek Favors. Brother shot it and faked it, and he 114, 113. I like the decision by Brandon Ingram right there. That was very good IQ. Very good IQ. So we got a 1-point game, guys. 2:13 remaining. Donovan Mitchell crosses over, takes the jump shot. Woo! He said, what? Mitchell knocks it down. He makes a 3-pointer. 117, 113. Jazz up 4. Ingram comes back, shoots the jump shot, misses. Lonzo gives it back out to Ingram, shoots the 3-pointer. He knocks it down again. Ingram's got 42. Donovan Mitchell's got 38. 117, 116. Under 2 minutes remaining, guys. This game is lit. And Mitchell's got the ball. We're seeing more one-on-one. Mitchell shoots another 3-pointer. Knocks it down again. Unbelievable. Mitchell's got 41 points. 120, 116. Here comes Favors. Gives it to Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram. But see, this is where the ball movement stops happening, and then you get going into that one-on-one. Ingram gives it to Jackson. Jackson dribbles, takes a shot, and he knocks it down. Okay. And so it is 120, 118. Raduni's is absolutely right on the money because they only could really defend, but now they got 4 guys that can score, so it makes it more difficult to defend them. He's right. All right, so Mitchell gives it to Ingles. Gives it back to Mitchell. Lonzo guarding him. Oh, he pokes it away, but Mitchell gets it back. Dribbles around Lonzo. He has to shoot the 3-pointer, and he misses badly. And now under a minute remaining, Josh Hart gives it to Ingram. They can tie. Goes behind the back. Oh, but he turns it over. But there's a foul on Josh Hart on the loose ball. Oh, man. And Josh Hart is irate. Lonzo Ball hasn't been a factor in this fourth quarter, y'all. It's been the Brandon Ingram show. And Frank Jackson just made a good play. Oh, see, Brandon Ingram made a mistake. He tried to push off, and that exposed the ball. And as Josh Hart went for it, he kind of hip checked Joe Ingles going for that loose ball. So he got called for the foul. He's trying to say it's a loose ball. He said, what do you want me to do? It's a loose ball. There's nothing I could do about it. But unfortunately, there's nothing you could do about that. So Ingles is going to the free throw line, and he's going to try to push it up to 4. He missed his only free throw. He's got 11 points. He's shooting 82 from the line this season. So let's see what he does here. This is a tight game. First free throw is good. All right, he calmly knocks down the first. Oh, my God. This game is too lit. Oh, yeah. Too lit. All right. So Joe Ingles at the free throw line. Second free throw. Oh, he misses the free throw. Dang, he missed the second. That's his second missed free throw. All right, so the Jazz will take a timeout. I mean, not the Jazz, sorry. The Pelicans will take a timeout. 121-118 with 36 and a half seconds remaining for the game. So guys, in the chat, let me know, what do you think the Pelicans need to do in this situation? Do they need to go for the 3, or do they go for the tie, or do they try to play the free throw game with the Jazz and try to just score quickly and see if they could get the steal and try to get the foul? Like, let me know what strategy you think they would do. I think they got a lot of time left, and it's a 3-point game. So I think I would try to kind of play the free throw battle. I think if the 3 is a good look, I say take it if it's open. But you want to get a great look. You don't want to try to force a 3 just to tie the game early, and see if you can try to go a 2 for 1. So I would just try to play the free throw battle, because the Jazz they've made their free throws, but it's like they also have missed too. They missed 2 free throws in the first half, and they missed 3 in the second half. But they are, I believe, they're actually 22 of 28, because Ingles missed that 4th free throw. So yeah, 36 and a half seconds. It's a 3-point game, 121-118. So right now the Jazz are winning. And again, shout out to everybody who has come through on the Lbfwn. Shout out to everybody. And like I said, if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe to the Lbfwn. We got a very, very nice game tonight. Let's see what Ingram does with that basketball. But if you're the Pelicans, like I said, you want to get a good shot. You don't want to force anything, especially with this much time remaining. So the ball is inbounded to Lonzo. We're back, guys. The ball is given to Ingram. O'Neal's on him. He dribbles. Oh, wow. He takes a tough fadeaway, but Favors was right there to clean up on the tip. But we got a foul call on Rudy Gobert. I actually would have tried to attack the basket. Instead, he tried to force a tough one right there on a double team. Actually, yeah, he pushed off and took a step back. Yeah, I don't know why Gobert's complaining. He got a piece of his hand on that jump shot, so that was a foul. So everybody on the bench is like, "Oh, pass." Hit him in the hand. Ingram, first free throw is good. Calmly knocks down the free throw. Shout out to Nazi Salim. He says, how much time left? We got 28 and a half seconds left in this game. It is 121-119 new Jazz. Okay, and the free throw is good. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. And shout out to Nazif. Nazif, if you haven't, make sure to subscribe to the Lbfwn. This game is nothing. It's a 1-point game, guys. 1-point game. 4-second difference between shot clock to game clock. Let's see what happens. Mitchell's got the ball, being guarded by Lonzo. Mitchell, he dribbles, takes a jump shot. Oh, he misses. Rebound, Brandon Ingram, call a timeout. Then the Jazz ran no action right there. Donovan went one-on-one and he missed the shot. The Pelicans have a chance to win the game, guys. They got a chance to win this game. 121-120, 6.3 seconds remaining. No, 121-120 Utah. The Pelicans will have the last possession. Yo, shout out to Nazif, man, for subscribing to the channel, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. We got a new person on the LBFW game. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We'll be doing. Are you a Pelicans fan? Let me know if you are, man, because I definitely will be doing more Pelicans fans games, or even a Utah Jazz game if you're a Utah Jazz man. But shout out to you, my man. All right. So Brandon Ingram was he was signaling to man, I forgot his name already. Alvin Gentry. There we go. For the timeout after the miss by Mitchell. I thought Mitchell could have got something going to the rim. I thought he waited too long to make a decision. Besides, and the thing is, I would have used Rudy Gobert because Rudy Gobert could have been there to kind of pretty much kind of clean it up, in case of he could have got an offensive rebound. So the Jazz have 2 timeouts, and the Pelicans have 1. We're gonna see how much time is being used in this possession. So if you guys are playing the possession and Ingram is gonna inbound the ball, let's see what happens. See if he could get the ball back. This is gonna be tough. All right, so Ingram, he gets it. He gets it to Lonzo. We got 6 seconds remaining. He gets it to Ingram. Ingram dribbles. He takes the jumper for the win. Oh! Brandon Ingram just gave the Pelicans the lead with 0.2 remaining. Wow. Wow. Brandon Ingram just gave the Pelicans the lead. Wow. 122-121. And remember, guys, the Utah Jazz's 10-game win streak is on the line. The Jazz have to get a catch and shoot quick. What a tough shot by Ingram. Yeah, but see, if you're oh yeah, but that was just bad defense. First of all, they let Brandon Ingram go to his spot. They never even tried to deny him the ball. That's just poor. It's point two. No, 0.02 actually. Yeah. Chris, it's 0.2. Their best bet is a lob to the rim. If they could get that executed, I just don't know how that's gonna happen. That's a catch and shoot, and it has to be quick. Their 10-game win streak is on the line. Let's see what happens. Brandon Ingram, 44 points, 11 of 11 from the free throw line, 3 of 8 from 3-point range. But if you're Royce O'Neal, how do you let him go all the way right to his sweet spot? When he got there the last possession, Rudy Gobert fouled him. Damn, Brandon Ingram showing that killer instinct right there. Woo! You let him get to his spot. Not good, bro. So Chris Snyder is drawing up a play. So let's see what they draw up. But see, that's why I'm kind of mad at Donovan Mitchell. He just kind of settled, for that jump shot. He didn't even try to get to the basket to see if he could get himself a better shot. This is crazy. Exactly, Chris. It's just terrible coaching. Terrible. That was terrible coaching. I know Mitchell's been hot from the 3-point line, but it's like you're settling too much for the 3, bro. I question his IQ late in games. I question it. Oh, okay. Layla's calling over. Okay. Donovan's got 41 points, 6 of 11 from 3, 8 of 14 from the field. He's 14 of 25, and Brandon Ingram is 15 of 25. So both guys shooting well over 50%. All right, so let's see what happens right here, guys. Let us see what happens here. So they try to, let's see who's inbounding the ball. Looks like it's Joe Ingles. All right, let's see what happens. All right, I'm going to check the chat after this game. So they lob it. Oh, but it's deflected. And ladies and gentlemen, the game is over. Layla called it, and the prediction queen strikes again. Shout out to Layla. The prediction queen strikes again. Shout out to Layla. Ladies and gentlemen, what a ball game. What a ball game. Brandon Ingram carried the Pelicans to this victory against a Utah team that had won 10 straight games. 28-12, third in the. Oh wait, the refs called a foul? What? Who was the foul on? Let me see that. Let me see. He inbounds it. You got to be kidding me. Who was the foul on? This I got to see. Oh boy. Wait. Was that foul on Favors? Or was it on Donovan Mitchell? Because it looked like he was holding Lonzo. It looks like he was holding on to Lonzo. Let me see. I got to see that again. Let me see that. Are they calling foul or are they calling no foul? Let's see. Wait, they did call a foul? What is going on here? Wow, they called a foul. They called a foul on Derek Favors, I think, or was it on Jason Hayes? Rudy Gobert's going to the free throw line to give the Pelican. Yo, if the Jazz take the lead, they win the game because there's no time on the clock. So it's up to Rudy Gobert, man. And D has been saying this for the longest. These referees, man. I think the fix was in for the Utah Jazz. Let's see what happens. So Gobert is at the free throw line. First free throw. Oh, he missed it. What does Skip like to say? He bricked it. He bricked it. Okay, here we go. So they put 0.2 back on the clock again. Smash the like button and subscribe to the Lbfwn as you guys come in. Here comes Bradley. All right, Gobert's now 2 of 6 at the free throw line. This is going to hurt the Jazz if they lose this game and he misses this free throw because that was a big one. Because he's got to make this one or it's over. It's over. Second free throw. Oh, he knocks it down. And the Jazz tie the game. Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, this game is going to overtime. That is a dang, man. That sounded like a BS call right there to me. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. This game is in overtime, folks. We are in OT, ladies and gentlemen. OT. Tied at 122. I didn't think they was going to call that foul, and they called it. We are in overtime, man. Let's go. So we are tied at 122. Man, this game is lit. I can't believe, the referees gift wrapping us an overtime game. The Pelicans should have won this game, folks. If they lose this game, that last call is going to determine it. I'm sorry, man. I think the Pels are going to get screwed. I feel like the Jazz they're gonna catch a break. They caught a break, and I think the Jazz are gonna take over in overtime. That's just my opinion. Who do you think is gonna? Who you guys think is gonna take over in this overtime for the Jazz and the Pelicans? Because I think the Pelicans got robbed. I mean, Brandon Ingram was Kobe. He was killer. He was a killer, showing that killer instinct, man. Let's keep this party going, baby, on the Lbfwn. Let's go. He's been busy all day. I know he's been doing videos. Y'all need to go subscribe to Speaking My Sports Talk and check out his videos, man. His videos be lit. Yo, shout out to the chat. Y'all got it bumping right now, man. Y'all got this thing bumping. Same thing with Jim Money. Yo, it's facts, man. Oh yeah, yo, the refs can't allow this in the house of Carl and Stockton. But here's the thing, Layla, we not in the house of Carl and Stockton. We in the house of the Pels. Because the Smoothie King Arena is in New Orleans. We not in Utah. We're not in Utah. This is the Jazz's first overtime game of the season. The Pelicans are 1-3 in overtime. This game is going to the Jazz. This game is going to the Jazz. And their win streak is going to keep going, in my opinion. I can see it. Alvin Gentry about to have a heart attack. Yo, he's still complaining to the referee right now. Damn. The ref stole that game. Appreciate that. No doubt. Speak your mind. But yo, D. Jefferson has been saying it from the offset. These referees may have taken the Pelicans away a win for them to stay in the neck for that 8th final playoff spot in the Western Conference. I'm speaking the truth, and I'm speaking the truth. All right, so overtime has started. So Josh Hart gives Ingram the basketball. Ingram gives it to Derek Favors, and he gets called for he gets the foul. I mean, y'all gotta call the foul. Y'all gotta call it. Considering how y'all screwed the Pelicans, and he got fouled by Ingles. I want to hear that. Chen Smoke says anybody in foul trouble. As a matter of fact, let me check that. Let's see. Let's look at this game right now, and I can actually tell you who is in foul trouble. Let's see. All right. So so 1 out of 2 was made for Favors, and Donovan Mitchell gets the and 1. He scores. The Jazz go back up 124-123. Or did the basket not count? Looks like the basket did not count, but I think he's going to the free throw line. So he's going to try to. All right, so let's see. I'm going to go to the NBA scoreboard. Let me just check real quick, guys. All right, so that was side out of bounds. So Mitchell's got the basketball, 123-122. Mitchell tries to step through. Gobert gets fouled, taking the ball away from Ingram. All right, so Brandon Ingram is called for the foul. Let's check the box score, guys, and I'll tell you right now. Okay, so let's see. For both teams, the only people that Joe Ingles has 5 fouls, so he's really the only player that's in foul trouble. Yeah, and Gobert makes the free throw, and the game is tied at 123. Yep. So Joe Ingles has 5 fouls. He's the only one actually, and Rudy Gobert has 5 fouls. So let me see. The Bucks are winning 128-123. So that one's actually gotten into a close game as well. And Josh Hart fouled out for the Pelicans. And Jason Hayes has 5 fouls. So those are the fouls you got to worry about. Everybody else is kind of pretty much fine. Lonzo Ball and Favors each have 3, and Ingram has 2 fouls. Yeah, you're right, Layla. For the love of sports, we got to fix this. Jesus. All right, so 124-123. All right, let's do this. Okay, so Donovan Mitchell's got the ball. Being guarded by Antoine Moore, crosses over, shoots a 3-pointer. He knocks it down again, guys. Mitchell is on fire. He's got 44 points. On his way to his first 50-point game of his career. And it looks like we got a foul on Mitchell. The Jazz are up 127-123, guys. So Ingram shoots a three-pointer, and he gets fouled. And the foul was on Royce O'Neal. Oh, I think the foul was before the shot. All right, so here comes Ingram. Ingram dribbles around the screen. He goes all the way, dumps it to Favors, who lays it up, and he lays it in, guys. 127, 125. Mitchell's got the ball. He floats it up and he floats it in. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is just continuing, bro. No, they were in Milwaukee, Chris. All right, so Ingram's got the ball. He gives it to Favors, who scores again. Easy. 129, 127. Both teams sucking on defense right now. Mitchell being guarded by Lonzo Ball. So now they switch each one more on him. Mitchell crosses over, takes the three-pointer, misses. Gobert with the offensive rebound, and we got a foul. They need to gang box out Rudy Gobert. He's been a feast on those rebounds. Especially on the offensive glass. Once again, guys, smash the like, hit the subscribe. Jazz and Pelicans is litty up in here in the Lbfwn with the chat. And Bogdanovich gets the pass. He shoots a three-pointer. He knocks it down. 132, 127. Here comes Brandon Ingram with the basketball. He comes back, shoots a three-pointer, and he gets fouled at the three-point line again by Royce O'Neal. He gets fouled again. And for Royce O'Neal, that's his fifth foul already because he had 3 fouls entering this one. All right, so Brandon Ingram is going to try to cut this game into 2, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to try to cut it to 2. Oh, but Brandon Ingram misses the free throw. And to answer your question, that's right, Layla. Got a girl for the game. Remember now? Got this nice little roll with some Chipotle and mayo dip. Some nice little snack to have. Shout out to the Brody. All right. So Ingram misses another free throw. Ingram misses another free throw. What is this, bro? This is an 87% free throw shooter. He just missed 2 free throws in a row. All right, Ingram with the 3rd free throw. He knocks that one down. But that could cost the Pelicans right there. It's 132, 128. And he missed 2 out of 3. Come on, Brandon. Here comes Mitchell on the Gobert screen. Mitchell takes it all the way to the lane. Oh. They contest the shot, but Lonzo Ball can't control the ball out of bounds. And nope. And that's right. Rudy Gobert's got 5 fouls. And so Donovan Mitchell is on a ball side out of bounds. Bogdanovich with the basketball. Wow, he just rises up, shoots the 3, but he misses. Rebound Ingram. Ingram's got 45. All right, Lonzo Ball, what you going to do? Pass it to Ingram. Ingram dribbles right. Gets into the paint. Nice shovel pass to Derek Favors. Nice decision by him. And it is 132-130. A minute and a half remaining in this overtime. Could we possibly get double overtime? We don't know. So Mitchell drives, takes a shot, misses. Gobert misses the dunk, yelling for a foul. He doesn't get the call. Here come the Pelicans. Ingram. Oh, what a stutter step move. Gets into the paint. He misses, but they call a foul. They called a foul on Gobert. He didn't get the foul call. I don't think they're going to look that over, though. Wow. Dang. They called the foul, so let's see if he ties the game. They called the timeout. Did they call that foul on Rudy Gobert? If they did that, he fouls out of the game. Let's see. I don't know, guys. I don't know. If that foul is on Rudy Gobert, he fouled out of the game. That is a huge call. If he fouls out, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see. If Rudy Gobert gets called for this foul, he fouls out of the game. Let's see. Rudy Gobert saying that he went straight up. He says he went straight up. Oh, they're trying to see if the ball hit the rim. Let's see if they do this one, man. So they're trying to review the call to see if Rudy Gobert's elbows touch Brandon Ingram as he goes into his body. And if you notice, Gobert, he went straight up with his hands, but they're trying to see if they don't have enough evidence, conclusive evidence to change this call, Rudy Gobert fouls out of this game. So for Layla's sake, somebody get an oxygen tank and a respirator for her because she's going to need it if he ends up falling out of this game. So let's see. What's the referee's decision? So they're going to huddle up like they're calling a play for football. Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy, guys. The first meeting that they faced each other back in November came in controversial fashion with Utah winning by 2 in New Orleans. So and it looks like Gobert has fouled out of the game, guys. Rudy is out of there. Yep. Rudy is gone. That was his 6th foul. That's huge for the Jazz because it hurts them with their rebounding and it hurts them with their shot blocking and their offensive rebounding, most importantly for the second shots. Ingram knocks down the first free throw, 132-131. Yes, Layla, you're going to have to go and vomit in the bathroom. Yes, Rudy is gone. Rudy is gone. Second free throw. Maybe they're not going to rob the Pelicans. Oh, but Brandon Ingram misses another free throw. What the hell, bro? 3 free throws in overtime? What's going on, man? All right, so here comes Donovan Mitchell, guys. Screen set by Bogdanovich. Mitchell gets into the paint, kicks it out. Almost traveled Bogdanovich. Oh, but Ingles turns it over into the hands of Etuan Moore. Oh, he lays it in plus the foul. Wow, Joe Ingles is going to be kicking himself for turning that ball over, and it costs the Jazz And the Pelicans retake the lead with 58.5 seconds remaining. Big steal by E'Twaun Moore. Puts it on the deck. Yo, why Ingles was trotting back like he's on the treadmill? Running, but you ain't going nowhere. Oh, but E'Twaun Moore misses the free throw. What is going on with the Pelicans? All right, wait. Okay. Royce O'Neal almost turned it over, stepped in the backcourt violation. What is with these turnovers? All right, so Joe Ingles has got the ball, guys. 42 seconds remaining. He's got it. Bounce pass. Gives it. Oh, but they can't get the ball. Oh, they turn it over. Hiccup. Okay, now the Jazz have got to get the stop yet. No, 26 seconds, Chris. All right, 24. Ingram gets all the way to the basket, full head of steam, and he draws the foul. Wow. This is crazy. Shout out to Joseph Barajas. He says New Orleans look like they're about to lose. Looks like we have New Orleans right now is actually up by 1. So they got a chance to put the lead up by 3. So let's see what happens, Joseph. And if you haven't, man, make sure to hit the subscribe button and make sure you like the video, man, on the Lbfwn. So Ingram is at the free throw line. He's only got 2 points, but he knocks down the first free throw, and the Pelicans are up 134 to 132. This dude, Brandon Ingram, has missed 3 free throws in overtime, but luckily he knocks this one down. 22.9 seconds, which means, ladies and gentlemen, there is no shot clock when the Jazz get the ball, and not having Rudy Gobert in there hurts. And remember, the Jazz's 10-game win streak is on the line, and I felt the refs helped them get to overtime, but it looks like they might blow it here if Ingram can knock down the second free throw. And the Pelicans just have to get one stop. One stop. Derek Favors is subbed out of the game. There's Jrue Holiday. He's out with an injury, guys, so that's why he's not playing tonight. So Brandon Ingram at this free throw line. It's time for you to be clutch, man. Come on, B.I. Hits that free throw. He knocks it down, guys. 22.9, 135, 132. Here comes Mitchell going behind the back. Oh, he gets the ball back. He lays it up. Oh, but he misses the layup. He misses the layup. Wow, Donovan Mitchell even choking right now. Oh, my goodness. Donovan Mitchell missed a wide open layup. Look at that. He goes a full head of steam, goes behind the back, almost loses it, gets into the paint, and he just missed the layup. Allen Iverson looking at you like now, like, practice? We talking about practice? He probably going like, no, not a game. We're not talking about a game. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice, man. Shout out to AI. And did Brandon Ingram make that free throw? Oh, boy. Brandon Ingram missed another free throw. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. You got to be kidding me. He knocks down that free throw. Brandon Ingram, ladies and gentlemen, has missed 4 free throws in overtime. Fortunately for them, Donovan Mitchell missed that layup in a 135-132 game. They got 13 seconds left in overtime. Now the Jazz have to play the free throw game. They have to score, hopefully foul. If not, try to see if they could get the 3 to cut it to 1. Remember, the Jazz have won 10 straight games entering this game. They are 28-12. And like I said, Joseph, man, make sure you, again, this game has been lit, guys. I can't believe, the NBA was nice. She says, jinxed them, 15 to 15 seconds left. I said, now we down to 13.1. They up 4, bro. Let's see what happens, Joseph. Let's see what happens. The free throw shooting is crazy. I've never seen such all right. It's true. Exactly, Chin Smoke. So guys, in this game, Mitchell, 46 points. Brandon Ingram, 49 points. Both of them have tied their career highs in for the game. Brandon got the 49 earlier this season, And Donovan got his 46, I believe, last year. Make sure to like and sub, man. Appreciate everybody, man, on this Lbfwn. Yo, thank you, D. Thank you. Donovan Mitchell went so fast. You should have dunked that ball, bro. You should have dunked it. You should have dunked that basketball. All right, so Joe Ingles is going to inbound, guys. All right, 13.1 seconds. Let's see what they do. He can't find anybody. Okay, he gives it to Bogdanovic, who shoots a quick three, but he misses. They get the rebound. Oh, but they fouled. Jordan Clarkson fouled. 9.9 remaining. Let me see, man. Dang, Utah is going to kick themselves with those turnovers on the 2 possessions before Donovan Mitchell missed that layup, in which D was basically saying he should have dunked the ball, which I agree with. And Alvin Gentry is not smoking weed because you could finally the thing is, he looked like he high and mad, but now you can actually relax, bro, because Frank Jackson hits the free throw. So they're up 137-132 with 9.9 remaining. His second free throw is good. All right, let's see what the Utah Jazz can do. So Donovan Mitchell is going to pull up. He's obviously got to pull up for 3. He pulls up for 3. No, that's it. No, he gets it. He takes it back, shoots the 3-pointer. He misses again. It's over, guys. It's over. So the New Orleans Pelicans, when the referees looked like they were going to rob them of this game, the Jazz choke. But the Pelicans almost choked this game away too. But what a game, guys. What a game. What a performance by both Donovan Mitchell and Brandon Ingram. We got that head-to-head matchup. We got both teams playing hard. Brandon Ingram had 49 points. Donovan Mitchell had 46 points. Both of them did their best to carry their teams. We got to talk about this game, guys. We got a lot to talk about, man. A lot to talk about in the Lbfwn post game. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Chen Smoke was saying missed free throws can cost you the game. It almost cost it for the Pelicans. Like, they seriously out here missed 5 free throws in overtime. This game could have been over. But they said, no, we want the Lbfwn rolling longer, and we want more people in the chat, so we got to make this interesting. And I appreciate that. But you do this in a championship game, you will never be forgiven unless you redeem yourself, because it's always called redemption. But man, that was a nail biter, man. That was yo. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yo. Yo, I can't, man. I can't. This is nuts. Layla, I was never asleep. Oh my goodness. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, man, we got to talk about this one. This was one heck of a good one. All right. So we are going to check the stats on this game, and then we definitely got to talk about this one. Lbfwn. So if you have missed it, the Pelicans, they win a nail biter. 138-132. They steal this game from the Utah Jazz. Well, to be honest with you, they should have won the game originally in regulation, but they called a dumbass foul. I don't know where the foul was, of some kind of phantom foul that goes from the heavens. Yo, to be honest, no, the Jazz choked worse than the Pelicans did. They choked worse. That was crazy. Yo, oh my God. So you know what? Let's go into the stats, man. We got to go into this, because the way that this game ended had you on the edge of your seat. So huge win for the Pelicans. They're now 16-26. The Jazz are now 28-13. So, all right, if you go to the NBA standings, y'all, and let's update this real quick. So with this loss, the Jazz now are tied with the Nuggets. Now move to the 2 spot at 28-12. They're only 4.5 behind the Lakers for the number 1 top spot in the West. That's how close they are. The Clippers are 5 games back. That's why the Lakers, even though they're ahead, they're still right there, guys. Again, make sure y'all hit the smash and smash the like. I told you, Brandon Ingram is a beast, guys. Yeah, so the Jazz are third, but they're gonna slip to fourth in my opinion. And the Clippers will take their number 3 spot. With this loss. And the Pelicans, so the Suns won. So they're 17 and 24. The Pelicans are 16 and 26. So percentage points wise, they're still trailing the Timberwolves. And remember, they're only 4 games out. They're 3.5 out for that 8th and final playoff spot that the Grizzlies currently hold. And the Thunder have lost 3 of their last 4 games. So keep an eye on them if they start to slip too. So that's really important, to note. All right, so let's go into the stats for this game. We already talked about the 2 main scores. So let's get into it with the final stats of the game, scores around the league, and we're going to interact with the chat. This was a great one. This was a great game. Great game. If you were a betting man on the Jazz, I feel sorry for y'all because they chose not to play defense. But we got a great game. And Rudy Gobert fouled out at the worst opportune time. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, for this game, we have 26 from Bogdanovich. We got 17 and 14 from Gobert with 3 blocks and 4 assists. Mitchell, 46 points. But the Jazz bench was pretty thin tonight because Jordan Clarkson was the only guy scoring. He gave you 15. They could use a second guy scoring off that bench for the Jazz. But the Jazz, it tells you now that they can put a lot of points now. Clarkson is the key. Like Raduni says, they have 4 guys who could put the ball in the basket. Ingram had 49. He really carried them. But shout out to the Pelicans bench. They played well. Alexander Walker had 12. Frank Jackson gave you 10. Etuan Moore gave you 16 off the bench. And then Jackson Hayes gave you 9. So the Pelicans bench gave you 47 points. While for the Utah Jazz, they only gave you, if it wasn't for Clarkson, you got 18, 20. They only got 22 points from the Jazz bench compared to 47 from the Pelicans. They have more balance. And Brandon tied his career high with 49 and Donovan Mitchell with 46. All right, let's go to the final stats. Wow. Because the Pelicans were attacking the paint, they finished shooting 54% from the field. The Jazz won the 3-point line. And the Pelicans ended up shooting 3 more free throw attempts than the Jazz did. Both teams made 25 free throws. The rebounds were about even. The Pelicans had 2 more rebounds overall, while the Utah Jazz had 2 more offensive rebounds. Look at the Pelicans, 6 more assists plus 6, 29. They had 9 blocks as a team. The steals were about the same, and both teams turned the ball over 13 times. But the thing was the turnovers led to points off turnovers. The Pelicans had 24 points off turnovers. And the worst part, points in the paint, plus 12 for the Pelicans. The Jazz were winning that battle in the first half by 6, but that changed in the second half, and they committed more fouls. So their turnovers hurt more. That's how it shows how impactful those turnovers were. See, so Tomoko basically says, I think my screen froze. That's probably what it was, man. That's probably why you... All right. So like G-Money says, and those are your stats for that game. So G-Money says again, the Pels nearly choked due to missed free throws, but the Jazz choked worse. The Jazz were clearly much worse. After all that food, I know he was bound to fall out. Layla, you funny, girl. You funny. It wasn't even that serious. I just had 1 roll. That's it. That's the only thing I had. Can't lie though, this sauce is pretty good. Speak your mind. He says, Tomoko says foul is a bird. Oh, you thought foul was a bird? Foul is what you're looking for. The English language is crazy. No, it's true. Like the way that things are pronounced, the sounds, the English language is very complicated. Layla says, who won? The Pelicans did. Of course. Thanks for the correction. Said with the wrench. Said Coolio. Wait. You saying Coolio, but your man Rudy fouled out. So what you talking about? I can't tell if you fell asleep or the screen froze. Yeah, my screen probably. So Tomoko says, from what I can tell, Lewis, the game went from really exciting to really suspenseful because of so many fouls and missed free throws near the end. It was more suspenseful. It was very suspenseful. Both teams were giving each other the win. It's just the Jazz gave it worse with their turnovers. And once again, y'all smash the like button, man, and hit that subscribe. All right. And, oh, it was on my end. My screen froze, Lewis, and missed the end. Oh, okay, I see. All right. So Chen Smoke says Rudy fouled out and the Pelicans won. Yep. Blame it on go Bear. All right. So that was his fault. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, let's check out scores around the league, shall we? Scores around the league. All right. So let's check this out. Once again, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Lbfwn. Shout outs for everybody coming through tonight. This was great. So let me just check real quick scores around the league. We're gonna kick it in with the chat, and definitely gonna close this one out, man. That is an exciting basketball game. Okay, so let's just go to the scores to let everybody know. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the Bucks are now 37-6 on the season. They beat. Yeah, I agree, G Money. Their execution down the stretch was terrible, man. The Bucks win 128 to 123. Shout out to D Jefferson in the building who says great live. You know the lives always be lit with you, but I appreciate y'all making it just as live when I'm doing it solo. Your boy Lou Wendolo, but that's what I appreciate about D. You know, we always keep it. This was very interactive. You guys made it great. It was very difficult to try to interact just for the fact that the games kept staying, and I wanted to so badly interact with you guys too, man. But just as much fun. So the Bucks win 128-123. The Magic and the Clippers, they are underway in the second quarter. The Clippers are winning 38-29. I got to do an Orlando Magic game as well. Got to get some Magic fans up in here as well. Shout out to the fans for the fan Nazir from the Philippines. Hadan, I'm sorry, don't know what your name was, but hopefully get that one. Okay, so we got the Nuggets and the Warriors. G Money had talked about the players that were out, and it's really hurting the Nuggets because they're down 19, 34-15 to Golden State. So if the Clippers win, get this, the Nuggets and the Jazz lose, the Clippers regain the 2 seed. Damn. Did y'all hear that? If the Nuggets lose, the Clippers reclaim the 2 seed. Just like that. And if the Clippers win, just like that. All right. So the Suns beat the Knicks 121-98. So shout out to Devin Booker. If you're listening out there, your Suns beat the Knicks. So the Suns are 2.5 within for that 8th and final playoff spot. Hopefully they could go on a win streak. The Jazz, our game of the night. Shout out to you guys. Pat on the back. Y'all made the stream lit. 132-138. And once again, Warriors and Nuggets 34-17. So 1, 2, 3. We got 5 games tonight. So a little bit of news, guys. So Zion Williamson will be back. This is a huge win, and I said it now. Now the Pelicans are now 10-7 after starting the season 6-19. Yo, the Pelicans are slowly but surely coming. And this is with a younger team. So I think that when Zion comes back, he's going to definitely make an impact on this team. January 22nd is the date. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you are an Indiana Pacer fan, get super, 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 super excited because your boy Depot, the R&B singer Depot, and yes, I got songs on my playlist because Victor Oladipo can sing, fam. He is an R&B singer. Definitely, that brother is coming back January 29th, the week after Zion Williamson. So he will be back for Indiana. And that'll be a huge lift for the Pacers. And I think at some point, once he gets his rhythm back, they're going to be playing so much better. Shout out to Chris Cruz in the building. I just saw him. Where's he at? There you go. Let me just listen to D first with Tomoko. I just like the way that you put the music with the scenes. I don't understand the concept of all of the time because I'm not into anime, so I'm not sure what everything means all the time, but it's good. Yeah, no, I was saying that I like your So Tomoko, I really like your music selection. When you blend in a lot of your anime videos, and I think that they go perfectly. Like I could like picture the scene and then the music that goes with it. That's what makes it like really cool. And like I said, guys, if you haven't on this stream, y'all go subscribe to Tomoko. Go subscribe to Tomoko. Especially if you're into anime, go subscribe to Tomoko. I actually like his videos. And shout out to Chris Cruz in the building. He says, yo, yo, yeah, yeah. Chris Cruz in the building. Shout out to Chris Cruz. Appreciate you coming in. Better late than never. Doesn't matter. Always appreciate you guys coming in. And I think Chris has been, Chris has been here. All right, so make sure y'all smash that like and hit that subscribe. He could have been. Again, Mitchell's shot selection can be a lot better down the stretch. I just wish it was better, but unfortunately, it is not. That's what stinks really bad. His shot selection could be so much better. That's what makes it very sad. So much better. Shout out to Chris Cruz once again in the building. And he says, thanks for that. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, you deserve the feedback, Tomoko. G Money says the Nuggets have lost to the Cavs, Wizards, Pelicans, and Hawks. If they lose to the Warriors, it would be embarrassing. Denver plays so lazy against bad teams. I'm gonna say yes and no. It's a bit of a mix with Denver. Like I said, they knew who they were last year. This year, they were going through an identity crisis. They didn't know what team they wanted to be. They started out playing really good defense, but they sucked offensively. And it didn't help that they sucked offensively against bad teams. So they had to rediscover themselves as an offense to finally start playing well again. And remember, Jokic was not in great shape to start this season neither. So that's something that we have to keep in mind. Jokic was not in great shape. The best player on the team, when you're setting that kind of example, that's not good, especially with the fact that this Nuggets team is deep. That's why, which I said, the development of Michael Porter Jr. is crucial for this basketball team. Crucial. Excuse me. All right. Okay. D says, Lewis, remember I was saying that the Pelicans were not totally out of the playoffs when Zion went down? Now they actually have a chance to make it. The second half of the season will be great for him. Yeah, it's funny. People were writing this team off. Listen, I was one of those people that kind of ripped them off because I thought Zion wasn't going to play for the whole season. But Brandon Ingram has picked up his play. I mean, he's been great all season. But Lonzo's been putting himself a string of good games lately. He wasn't great tonight. But I thought his defense in overtime was good enough. I thought Etuan Moore did a much better job on Donovan Mitchell in overtime than Lonzo did for pretty much most of this game. Because if you notice, Donovan Mitchell started to get a rhythm once Lonzo was not in the game. And not even when Etuan Moore was put on him. So, but for Donovan Mitchell to take that next step, he has to be able to improve his shot selection. And right now, the Warriors, as I'm looking on the screen, they're killing the Nuggets from the three-point line right now. That's why they're beating Denver. And like G Money says, this team tends to play down to their competition, but right now it's their three-point defense. The Warriors are a bad team. They should not be smacking you right now. They should not be smacking you. especially when a team is purposely tanking. And that's without Steph, without Clay, no KD, no Iguodala, no Cousins, no Rudy Gobert. It's true. So, that's all we do. That's why we do the hype. That's why we do the hype, Tomoko, because the thing is that when you're at an actual live game and the game is this close, you can actually feel the suspense while you're at the game. That's how it makes you feel. When you see a turnover, missed free throw in a tie or close game, it puts you on the edge of the seat. I remember being part of a triple overtime game between the Nets and the Bucks a few years ago. That was crazy. That was crazy. Again, guys, smash the like, smash it, hit the subscribe button. D says it right here. Let's go back. They got a shot. They got a shot. And if they continue to play like this, all these fans who were saying, well, now y'all saying that the Lakers gave up too much and all da-da-da-da-da-da. The Pelicans have started to play better. I told you 10-7 after starting 6-19. They're playing over 500 basketball. If this was the start of the season, the Pelicans would be even in the playoff mix at 10-7. Easy. Especially if they're playing the East. And Tomoko says basketball is actually fun to play. I can understand your hype a little. Oh, that's fine. Okay. G Money says, I agree. Denver's too inconsistent and they need to find their identity. That's their issue. That's their issue. We knew that they were a great offense last year. But then this year they tried to become a great defensive team and it was working for a bit. They got out to a very good start. But once they started to play some of these like young teams, they got very lackadaisical. And Jokic was not in good shape, so he was having a hard time going up and down the floor. And he was actually playing with some injuries. But now that he's worked himself back into shape, I mean, how you coming into camp over 300 pounds? He weighed 305 coming into this season. Jokic was I think it was 260. I want to say 262 to 265 around there. So Layla says, Lewis, what are your thoughts on the state of the Clippers? You think they're still the one to beat? Here's what I think about the Clippers. The Lakers and the Clippers are the two most overhyped teams in the NBA that are capable of winning. The issue for the Lakers, they can't defend their three. The bench is inconsistent. And then the injuries to young Anthony Davis, who has not been able to play a full season in his career. And then LeBron James with Father Time. Then you have to deal with what kind of rotations is Frank Vogel playing with in the game with the Lakers consistently. And then I question the Lakers in the fourth quarter. Don't let this great record fool you. They've played well and I've given them credit. The issue is I don't trust the Lakers in the fourth quarter, especially with LeBron and AD. I don't trust them until they can. People are going to say, well, how are you going to say that, Lewis? Because they're 33-7. They got the best record in the West. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why it's called the eye test. From when I see it, from when I watch the Lakers, I'm telling you that they have issues. You can, if you really watch them play, just look at the loss to the Magic. The positive was they got great play from the bench. You know that Chris Broussard came out here on Undisputed and was talking about the 19 assists LeBron had, but failed to mention that LeBron didn't play great in the fourth quarter. And you know what's so funny? I'm going to put out a video, guys. I'm going to put out a video. People that is probably going to call it hate, probably by the LeBron stands, but I'm going to put together a little video. And I want y'all to listen how things are broken down for him. This is going to stem from flopping to the broken hand, all the way to how he's been playing up to this point. And D was with me. Well, I was with D, I should say, when I said that I've given LeBron his credit. But again, like Meek Mill always says, hey yo, there's levels to this. So when I put that video out, I want you guys to pay attention and listen how this person breaks down the way that LeBron kind of manipulates the way he plays basketball. The guy's great, but he utilizes brute strength. He doesn't really have skills. And that's why I'm saying that it's remarkable that LeBron has scored all these points, considering that he has never had a real skill set, which means if he really worked on his skills, he could be even greater than what he is already. But because he's such an egotistical freak, and I don't be freak in terms of looks, I mean in terms of the mind, that's why LeBron has not won as much as he should have. And I'm telling you that if he's not careful with his selfish ego this season and they don't win the championship, the Laker fans are going to be trying to rip him to shreds. And the thing is, that's why AD didn't sign, because he's surveying things. He's trying to see what they're really going to do. Oh, no doubt, Tomoko. You know, you always appreciate it, my brother. Thank you, man. You make great videos, man. So always going to smash the like. And when the comments turn on, I will always, send the comment down your way. Oh, that's right. Sean Livingston. I forgot about him. I mean, he retired. So the Warriors, yeah, they signed Marquise Chris back. I did see that. And yep. All right. You guys are smashing that like. Good. All right. So he says, I said 10 games into the season that the Clippers were no longer a shot in for number one. I could tell how they were playing without Paul George. The West was going to have to battle. Okay, now let me get to the issue with the Clippers. This team, when I look at this team, they're very deep. But one of the biggest problems they have is they don't really have a true playmaker on their team. Their playmakers have had to come from Kawhi. It's had to come from Paul George. It's had to come from Lou Will. They need a real legit point guard that can knock down a three and can defend. Well, not even really defend, because Patrick Beverley is your defender. Well, actually, they could use it. They could use that. Because the thing is, Lou Will already gives you the scoring off the bench. The problem also is Montrezl Harrell guarding the pick and roll. That's another problem with the Clippers that I see. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, their health, especially when they're both kind of low managing themselves, more so Kawhi Leonard because he's getting the most attention with it. I think that's an issue for the Clippers because it affects chemistry. They've had guys in and out of the lineup. I still believe, though, despite everything, the Clippers will go on a run. It's not going to be right now, though. They're hopefully, if they can stay injury free and their chemistry is better by, I want to say, March, the Clippers will go on a run. But that's going to be the key. It's going to be the health of Kawhi and PG. Hopefully they can get some rim protection because they need it. They need a playmaker. The Clippers also have issues with length. And when me and D were doing the Christmas game, you could see that the Clippers had issues with the Lakers' length with Davis, with McGee, and with Dwight Howard. They gave them problems. And if you saw how the Clippers scored in the paint, they got their points in the paint by drives. But it was because the Lakers got lazy on defense, because if you looked at them offensively, the Lakers got very stagnant on offense. They kept trying to really give it to AD, have him go one-on-one. They were giving the ball to AD on the elbow a lot. So he had to pretty much force himself to drive the ball. So the thing is, if I'm the Lakers, I'd be looking to utilize more pick and roll with LeBron and AD against the Clippers, especially if Harrell is not, and Harrell is one of the better defenders in the league, low post defenders. But if he's not going to come and guard AD, it's like, you should know the scouting report. AD can shoot from the outside. And to me, I think he's afraid that if he tries to go out, he thinks AD's going to go right by him because he doesn't have the quickness to stay with him. So I think that's why he doesn't guard the pick and roll. And that's why I said, if you're the Lakers and if you're LeBron, this is where your IQ comes in. The next time that you play these guys, you utilize more pick and roll with Anthony Davis and see if the Clippers can stop it, to see if you make adjustments, which is also another issue with the Lakers. They did not adjust to what the Clippers were doing. The Lakers kept trying to play the same way, and it cost them. We keep saying it all the time with me and D. as I look through the chat. You cannot play the same way expecting different results. It's just not going to happen. Just can't. And so with all of these issues that the Clippers have, again, with the rim protection, the playmaking point guard, Kawhi and Paul George kind of low managing, it's going to be, at first, I said, yeah, the Clippers are hard to beat, but that's if they were playing consistently, but they're not. But we'll see what happens. The Clippers still have time. They just hopefully that they get it at the right time, because if not, I don't see the Clippers going very far. I don't see it going very far. So shout out to G Money. He says, in my opinion, I don't trust Lou Will and PG in the playoffs. They struggle in big moments. My issue with Lou Williams is more so he plays better on the road than at home. Because in big moments on the road, Lou Williams actually shows up. My issue is big moments at home. That's Lou Will. PG's problem is big moments anytime, anywhere. That's Paul George's problem. That's his problem. Paul George just needs to show up, period. At home, on the road, big games. Layla says stats are for lazy people, especially when they don't tell the whole story. Exactly. It's all for stats. He can only do the LeBron system. Yep. Layla says, do you think the logo will find the right pieces this season? I'm pretty sure that Jerry West is looking around to see what's going to be available at the trade deadline. I'm pretty sure he's going to try to be active. And like I said, the Clippers, they desperately need a big man who can block shots and who can get rebounding, because I think they get that. Somebody to help out Zubac, because Zubac, he plays well when he's on the floor, but he gets in foul trouble. That's another issue. It's going to be the fouls. It's going to be the fouls to the bigs, and then Harrell has to come in early. So I think that's what we got to watch out for. So I think that it's, in order for the Clippers, they have to fix that. But to be honest, in terms of the Lakers, they have to get that #1 seed. They have to get it. It's only going to be better for them if they get that #1 seed. You know, that they have to do that for them, considering what happened last year. So it has to work that way for them. So that's the only way that I see it working for the Lakers. Let me see what D said real quick. D Jefferson says, he says, they also need to keep Lou Will out of that starting role too, fam. I don't think he plays as well starting as when he comes off the bench. Yeah, Lou Will can't I don't like Lou Will starting, because then you thin your bench. And that's the thing with the Clippers too. He's the only guy that could create his own shot. Because if you look at Montrezl Harrell, they always keep raveling about, oh yeah, you know, he gets you 18 to 20 points, but if you see the way Harrell gets it, he can't really shoot from the outside consistently. And he goes one-on-one in the post on face-ups. He doesn't really post up. So he has to face up his guy to drive to the basket to try to see if he can get some easy points. And Harrell is off the pick and roll with Lou Will. That pick and roll tandem that was giving the Warriors problems in that first round last year. So that's why the Clippers, they got some glaring weaknesses for a team that should look like they're supposed to be a #1 seed. Now it doesn't matter because they're not going for that, but you know, they're just trying to get played well at the right time, which is why they, to me, and the Clippers, they really haven't played to the level of their competition. Some of the games they have played hard and they've lost, especially when the games have been in the 100s. I mean, they allowed 140 to the Grizzlies. They've lost to the Phoenix Suns. You know, they've had some really bad losses this year. Excuse me. They've had some really bad losses. Have the Clippers. I mean, they lost to San Antonio. So they've had some tough games that they've lost to. You know. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Tomoko says, hey, Lewis, if you're free, I have a video request that you guys might enjoy. It's Predators Tribute, Who We Are. I noticed though that some of your videos, like I have to kind of like search them. Like it takes me like a while. I remember I tried to look for one of the videos that you were looking for, and I noticed that it was from 9 months ago. I was like, what? I was like, wow. I thought you just loaded them up. But the name of it is what again? It is Predator's Tribute. I think I hit a like for that one already, but I have to check again. D says, I'm on it. Yeah, definitely. All right. So G Money says, I know family wants the best, but in my opinion, I wish they understand to be patient and know we are trying our best to be as parents want us to see, but it's okay to fail. That's a great quote. Is everything okay with you, G Money? Hope everything is good, man. Nugs pull within 5 after trailing by 19. I mean, they had to. The Warriors shouldn't have been trailing, bro. I mean, they shouldn't have been trailing to the Golden State at all. There was just no way possible, but they did. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I know. My family is fine, but I'm just speaking my opinion. No, no, I get all that. I'm just saying, like, by the way you're sounding, I feel like something's kind of like been frustrating for you. You know, that's kind of like why you're speaking that way. So I'm pretty sure your family's okay. I'm just saying, is everything between, you and whatever's going on okay? That's what I'm saying, because I'm just noticing from the way you're speaking, I feel like there's probably something going on in your mind. I hope everything is okay with you, though. And D says, yeah, that's the thing. I had a problem with that too at Tomoko and Tara. If it's an old video, it would help you. It tells you how many months or weeks back it was. Exactly. All right, so Layla, if you must know, it is 46-41, Layla, and there's like 4 something remaining in the second quarter. Yeah, and the Warriors just turned it over, and they committed a foul. So it's 46-41. Dang, Draymond Green, the dude who said he could average 20 and 10 easy. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I am going to call it a night for everybody. Thank you for coming through for the New Orleans Pelicans against the Utah Jazz at the Smoothie King Arena. But this was lit. I enjoyed the stream with you guys. I loved interacting with you guys as always. I can't wait to do the lives where I could get you guys on the stream, y'all, so we could just talk basketball and just talk life in general, man. I can't wait to do those things. I probably might go live at work tomorrow since at work I kind of have um probably about like lunch. I have like about an hour lunch, so I could do that. I'll try to bring the laptop to work, and we could just pretty much work from there. But ladies and gentlemen, this was another great one. Once again, this is your boy Lbfwn checking out. Great. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure y'all share the stream, what you guys have been doing. And already, man, you already know the motto from the Lbfwn. As I always do, pound it with your chest 3 times, baby. Live, laugh, love. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for coming through the stream. Appreciate everybody. Have a wonderful night. To my girl Layla, D, always appreciated my brother, Tomoko, everybody, Chris Cruz, everybody, Nazir, Hadel, everybody. Peace. Have a wonderful night, everybody.